Hello, I'm Randolph Mantooth. In this abandoned warehouse, deep in the heart of an American city, one brave man will once again solve the mysteries that have perplexed us for centuries, risking his life to reveal the secrets behind the world's greatest illusions. Live. He's the first magician ever to dare show us how the tricks are done. But with that comes a price. He must forever keep his identity hidden or run the risk of almost certain death. He must become the masked magician. So, stay tuned. In exactly 2 minutes, the mysteries of magic will be revealed. Cut. And we're clear. I think I need more light than this.
You told me it was an emergency. You said someone's life was in jeopardy.
Yeah, didn't you hear what Randolph Mantooth just said?
It's hype.
Wait. See that man? Thousands of magicians would like to kill him for this.
When they show up, give me a call.
He's telling millions of people how the tricks are done. The magicians all want him dead.
Look, I'm not going to be used as a PR stunt.
And you won't be. Melanie Cooper, I'm a publicist from the Pox Network. I would never exploit this situation for promotional purposes.
Well, maybe you wouldn't, but he would. I know him. He wants Randolph Mantooth to tell the audience that the masked magician is in so much danger that homicide detectives had to be standing by.
Got to admit, it's a real grabber.
Bye.
Hey, if you were any good at your job, you'd have thought of it first.
5 seconds there.
You are about to witness an astonishing illusion. An arrow will pass harmlessly through the body of the masked magician, striking the bullseye behind him. And then, if he survives, he will share the secret of how it was done. To protect his identity, you will not see his face nor hear him speak. The trick begins with his assistants dancing in front of him. One of them hands him an arrow, which he stabs into the bullseye to show that the sharp point is real. An assistant gives him a rifle. He endows it with magic powers. Then loads a charge into it. He ties a ribbon to the end of the arrow. Once the arrow hits the bullseye, he will use the ribbon to prove that it has actually gone through his body. Watch closely. Maybe you can see how the illusion is done. Here's a hint. Ask yourself why he's using a rifle instead of a bow to fire the arrow.
And the forged checks. I had to kill him, Doctor.
You would have gotten away with it, too. If only you hadn't polished your fingernails. Read her right. Oh, make sure that she gets one of these pills 3 times daily.
Well, that's the Dr. Danger pilot Phil Zarkin made last year based on your life.
That isn't anything like my life.
No. It's garbage. That's why the network brought me in to revamp the whole thing. They have tremendous faith in the concept, Mark, and enormous respect for you. You just want to get it right.
I cannot tell you how relieved I am to hear that. I would have been so embarrassed if they put that on the air.
Of course you would. It doesn't begin to capture the essence of what you do.
Exactly.
Where's the humanity?
Absolutely.
Where's the relevance?
Positively.
Where's the sex?
Sex?
This concept doesn't begin to capture the blood, the grit, and the raw sexuality that you face every day.
I don't face anything like that.
I do.
You know what audiences are looking for today?
The remotes?
No, honesty. They don't want to be patronized. They can take it the way it really is, and that's what we're going to give them.
We?
Take a look at the new Dr. Danger.
He knew I was a hooker, that I'd seduced his wife, and that I was emptying his secret Cayman Islands account. He had to die.
You would have gotten away with it, if only you'd changed your perfume. That's right. I smelled it on the corpse at the crime scene. And on you the first time we slept together. Go ahead, baby, pull the trigger. But I promise you, before that bullet hits my skull, you'll already be dead. I'm ready to die. Are you? Read her rights. Oh, and make sure she takes 2 of these with water before every meal.
Don't thank me. Actually, fixing it was pretty easy. I just imbued the show with an unflinching realism, and then I combined the Mark and Steve characters into one dynamic hero, your basic doctor with a badge.
I don't have a badge.
Well, you're a police consultant, same thing.
I don't carry a gun, and I don't sleep with my patients.
What's important is that we imbued your character with a reality. Look, I didn't sugarcoat this bullet.
That show's mindless. It's superficial. It glorifies violence and demeans sex.
And that's exactly why NBC is putting Dr. Danger on at 9 opposite the hit sitcoms on UBC and the freak show specials on the Fox network.
It's a disgrace to the medical profession, law enforcement, and anything else worth believing in. And I don't want anything to do with it.
You don't goose the fat lady when she's eating your pie in the sky.
That's a good point.
Okay, I want you to breathe for me. Yeah. Okay. Again. I don't hear any pneumohemothorax. Okay.
No, I can't reveal my identity.
That's why he wouldn't let me call an ambulance. He was afraid they'd take the mask off.
Look, I won't tell you how to do magic. You don't tell me how to practice medicine.
Okay.
Oh. What's all this?
Oh. That's the secret behind the illusion. The arrow's never supposed to leave the rifle. There's a charge that creates a loud bang, a harmless puff of smoke.
Oh, I see. So at that instant, somebody pulls on the fishing line and pulls this ribbon out of the rifle and into this tube, and it looks like it went through your body.
Only this time someone put an explosive charge in the rifle.
Yeah. They want to kill me for revealing these old tricks.
Well, another quarter of an inch there, and they would have, too. You know, I can't blame them for being angry. Why would you want to take the wonder out of magic?
I love magic. But it's a dying art, thanks to unimaginative magicians who keep rehashing the same old tricks.
Oh, there's no magic about getting this arrow out of you. It's gonna hurt. You ready?
Okay.
Oh, Steve, get him out of here, will you?
Wait.
All right, back off. Everybody, out of here.
No, it's okay. They're with me. It's for the show.
Well, the show is over.
No, my other show. Maimings, massacres, and practical jokes. Just a couple of quick shots of the gruesome wound, and we're out of here. Here, you get in close. I don't want to miss that cry of agony.
Yeah, which is going to be yours unless you get everybody out of here.
Bodine!
What'd you do that for?
He used to be my agent, and then he became a producer, and he stole my ideas. I created the masked magician.
As a cop show, not a reality special. It's totally different.
Out of here. Take this camera crew, too.
Ooh, he's a magic cock that pulls justice out of his hat. Gee, I wonder why nobody bought that. Nobody slides on my gutter turf, pal. You can take that to the bank and smoke it.
This spectacular accident on a lonely interstate sent 3 people to a fiery grave. But it was a minor fender bender compared to this bone-grinding smash-up that killed 2 cheerleaders. All this and more, tonight on Red Asphalt. America's bloodiest car accidents.
With Red Asphalt, we feel we've created another reality special franchise for Thursday nights. Now, combined with the proven appeal of its lead-in, maimings, massacres, and practical jokes, we can deal a decisive blow against UBC's Thursday night sitcom block in the key demographic, especially males 18 to 35.
Cheap, male-skewing programs. I can never get enough of them. And considering the success of The Masked Magician, I don't think our audiences can either.
Well, not all of them, Mr. Lustig. The viewers for Better Television have branded our specials trash TV and launched a national boycott against our advertisers.
Great. Publicity.
And the hate mail continues to roll in. 12,000 letters at last count.
Great. They're watching. I want 4 more Red Asphalt specials for sweeps and 2 more Masked Magician shows. But, bigger. More dangerous.
You've got it.
It's going to be hard to top the near-death experience of The Masked Magician. It's a shame we can't capture that same jeopardy every week.
Mark! Derek Shaw, I'd like you to meet the real Mark Sloan.
Hello.
We're gonna spell Sloan with an E to make the character my own.
Oh, I see. Why are you wearing a lab coat?
Oh, well, Jesse was showing us around. Derek's absorbing his character.
You guys are an hour early. Let me see your piece.
I don't have a piece.
I got mine.
That's not loaded, is it?
It is in here.
I see.
So, shall we get started?
Listen, thanks for lending us your boy, Mark. He brings truth to the table.
Really?
We better get moving. There's a lot to absorb.
His script is going to be wrong, but I like it that way.
You're writing a script?
It's going to bring the show the sharp edge of reality and protect the integrity of the Mark Sloan character.
With an E.
Perhaps Dr. Travis should work on his own integrity first.
Mark. Hey, can I see your piece?
Well, as long as you keep that wound clean, kind of take it easy, I don't see any reason you can't go home right now.
Well, I'm going straight over to the studio and start rehearsing for tomorrow night's broadcast.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
The Masked Magician's performing, despite fervent protest from his team of top surgeons. Use it.
You just told me I was fine.
Yes, but I think there's a very good chance that whoever sabotaged that trick is going to try it again, and next time you may not be so lucky.
Daring death for you, the viewer. Use it.
If I was going to be scared off, I never would have done this in the first place. Besides, I'm getting a big raise.
Whoa. Oh, no, not from me, you're not.
Then I'll get it from GBS, where I'll be doing my next special. Use that.
All right. Fine. You've got it. But this stays quiet.
That's one secret I'll keep. It's my identity I'm revealing on tomorrow night's broadcast.
What?
You are going to get yourself killed.
You are going to get the show killed.
My show's about revealing secrets. If I don't do this, I'm a hypocrite and a fraud.
Of course you are. You're on TV. That's what people expect you to be. You obviously have no understanding of this business at all.
Besides, as long as I'm masked, I'm replaceable.
He understands.
I'm going to just assume it was the drugs talking.
It's sad what's happened to television. These days, it's all about ratings.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. TV was supposed to unify us, to help us understand ourselves and each other through intelligent programming.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
Well, my father was Pat Cooper.
Pat Cooper, the founder of NBC? I guess maimings, massacres, and practical jokes wasn't exactly what he had in mind when he started the network.
He saw television as a kind of window to the world. He just didn't foresee how competitive the medium would become. Pay-per-view, cable, home video, 5 networks, first-run syndication, the internet, all fighting for our limited attention spans.
I don't make him like your dad anymore. What are you doing over at Pox?
I have to start at the bottom to get to the top.
What do you want to do, run a network?
Someday, if there are any networks left.
For centuries, audiences have been mystified and entertained by the amazing feats of magic. Each magician takes an implicit vow to never reveal the secrets behind those illusions. But one man has broken that vow. The Masked Magician. will pay for his traitorous betrayal of the art of magic. We will make sure he disappears forever!
Thought you said this was a secret location.
It was, until Kent Bodine tipped him off.
Why would he do that?
Nothing like a little conflict to stoke the ratings. Half those cameras are ours. We're about to come back from commercial.
This is who I am. Why have I revealed these secrets? To reinvigorate a declining art. By revealing these old tricks, magicians everywhere will be inspired to create new illusions that'll dazzle and amaze us, keeping magic alive. And now, I will put to rest one of the oldest illusions of them all.
The magician tests the spikes to prove they are real and waves his hand underneath them to show there are no mirrors. Let me assure you, the spikes are as razor sharp as they look. The magician is strapped down, and the curtain is drawn around the bed. Notice the curtain doesn't reach the floor. This is so you can see. He can't hide under the bed.
Where is he?
Well, I don't know. He's supposed to be sitting on top of the platform.
He's dead.
I don't think I have to tell you the cause of death.
No.
What went wrong with the trick?
Well, it's pretty simple, really. The magician is actually strapped down, but all the straps are Velcro. So he just sits up when the curtain comes down, rolls over onto this ledge before the spikes come down. Only this time, one of the straps is real.
Why would someone do such a thing?
Perhaps to avoid a hefty pay raise, and maybe to make sure that the last special has the biggest ratings.
No, I meant why would someone else do such a thing?
You mean like the amazing Arturo? Found him hiding in a crate back there. Wearing that and holding this. You want to tell us why? Not without a lawyer.
Since Allied Bottling bought GBS a year ago, we've allowed you to remain autonomous, run the network your way.
And I appreciate that, Mr. Reese.
Well, we did that because we didn't understand the television business. We still don't.
Well, it's not as easy as it looks. You're at the mercy of a fickle audience, an amorphous culture, and turbulent social landscape. But it can be very rewarding.
Miss Simone, there is nothing rewarding about losing $150 million annually.
Yes, but one hit can change all that. And I'm pleased to say that our development for next season looks very promising.
We can't wait until next season to see substantial improvement.
Oh, but it takes a year to develop and produce a new series. And virtually all of them will be canceled within the first 13 episodes. But you keep putting programming out there and hoping that just one of them will last the season. That's the television business.
Now I know why I don't understand the television business, because it makes no economic sense whatsoever. Perhaps it's time for you to see how we do things on the bottling side.
Well, I don't see how the bottling business applies to what we do here.
Mr. Zand will show you. He is your new vice president. Of what is it again, Garth?
West Coast Operations.
Yes, right. West Coast Operations. And I'm sure
that you'll find Mr. Zan will be instrumental in devising new competitive strategies. You two should get along very well together.
I don't know anything about television. But then again, I didn't know anything about hamburgers before we bought the Burger Town chain, and now I can tell you everything about a double cheese super deluxe right on down to the number of sesame seeds on the bun.
Really?
So, at first you'll forgive me if I ask a few dumb questions?
Okay.
Okay. For instance, why aren't we first on Thursday night?
He's My Wife on UBC at 9 p.m. It's been the #1 sitcom on television for the past 5 years.
Why are we second?
Because the freak show specials on the Fox network are very difficult to counter program. It's pretty hard to top a live murder.
Then why aren't we third?
Look, Mr. Zand, all we can do is put the programs out there. The audience decides what it is they are going to watch. And that's the way it is.
Well, then it seems to me that's the first thing we have to change.
My lawyer advised me I should cooperate. You hired the right lawyer. You can start by telling us what you were doing hiding in a crate dressed as an executioner.
And why we found one of the masked magician's assistants bound and gagged in a storage cabinet.
Yeah, well, let me show you this. My lawyer dropped it off to me. The masked magician's next illusion. He taped all of his rehearsals. This is called the executioner box.
First, the magician's hands are bound and he's blindfolded, then placed into the bag. The executioner pulls the bag tight and locks it. There are actually 3 people involved in this trick, besides the 2 dancers. One is hiding behind the box when the trick begins, dressed just like the executioner. Now, when the woman dances behind the box, she stays, and the third person dances out. While the third person dances, the woman switches places with the magician through a secret opening in the back of the box. Then the third person dances behind the box, and the magician comes out in her place, disguised in the executioner's robe.
Now, that's how the trick usually works. But you were planning to incapacitate the magician when he came out of the box and then replace him as the executioner.
I was going to whip off my hood and reveal myself and make a statement on behalf of the magic community against what he has done.
Which means the woman in the trick had to be your accomplice.
Now, keep her out of this. I take full responsibility.
Is that a confession?
Yes. And also an alibi.
Yeah. Why would he hang around to sabotage the trick when he had already rigged the bed of spikes?
Exactly. I'd be an idiot.
Or else very clever.
Or you could have set this whole thing up just to rule yourself out as a suspect.
Yeah, well, unless you can prove that, I believe I'm free to go.
Just don't disappear. So, where does that leave us?
Well, right back at the beginning again.
Now they got us on an accelerated production schedule. NBC's putting us on Thursday at 9.
9? Wow, that's the worst time slot on television. You're going to be up against He's My Wife.
But not against the masked magician. And against Red Asphalt, I think we're going to come in second. All we need is promotable stories. Think big. Think bloody. Think Hooters.
Hooters?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's one thing that Red Asphalt's not going to have. Welcome to Community General Hospital.
Wow, it looks so real.
Yeah, it is. Right down to the gum underneath the waiting room seats.
But what's the difference? No one's ever going to see it.
It permeates, baby. The actors use it in their performances. They absorb it.
You could have built a real hospital for what this place must have cost you.
Well, actually, this set was a redress from Beyond the Beyond. It was the underwater sperm bank on Altair 2.
You don't build the sets from scratch?
Save money where you can. Actually, you know, some of these flats, they date back to Jake and the Fatman.
Who's that?
Oh, now that's Dr. Jesse Travis.
Tell me I was a vibrant character with lots of levels.
Well, the network thought a woman would be sexier, particularly one with a black belt. A doctor with healing hands and feet of fury.
A definite improvement. Well, think big. Think bloody. Think Hooters.
Hey, what did the network make you do with her?
Well, actually, nothing. She was perfect.
First team on
Well,
set.
excuse me. I'm gonna go stroke the talent.
I just hope Mark forgives me for writing this.
I'm sure he will, as long as you don't make him look bad.
Hey, that's why I'm here. Burley insisted that I come here to ground the show in reality.
Quiet on the set. And action.
Don't you worry, Timmy. You're gonna see tomorrow. And a lot of tomorrows after that. You'll know love, heartbreak, pain, happiness, that crazy kaleidoscope of experiences we call life. Because you're gonna get that kidney, little man. Or I'll give you one of mine.
Cut.
You can't get much more realistic than that, except I don't think Mark has any spare organs left to give. See ya.
Excuse me, Melanie. Hi.
Hi.
Where can I find Kent Bodine?
Oh, he's in the editing room putting together the next episode of Maimings, Massacres, and Practical Jokes.
You know, what kind of people watch that stuff?
I don't know, but there are 15 million of them. And all of them, and probably a couple million more, will watch just to see the masked magician get murdered again.
He's going to use that footage. The man has no shame.
That's what makes him a good producer. Third door on the left.
Thank you. You're using the masked magician's desk on the air. How can you do that?
You know, I keep asking myself that same question. There are a lot of complex issues to consider here. I mean, is it a maiming, a massacre, or a practical joke? Technically, they would all apply.
Technically, you're headed for life in prison, no matter which it is.
Please. What are you trying to do? Ruin my reputation?
Oh, I don't think that's possible.
I had nothing to do with what happened last night.
You're the one who told Arturo where you were shooting.
That's not a crime.
It is if you helped him get into that warehouse.
So what if I did? That doesn't mean I killed the masked magician.
It suggests you were setting him up to take the fall for a murder that you committed.
Mark, if I was going to kill the masked magician, I would have waited for at least the second commercial break. I mean, I wouldn't have sacrificed the entire second half of the show. What has gotten into you?
What got into your coffee? You were about to have the fatal attack of acid indigestion.
Duchess of York, tonight on CBS. Derek Shaw is Dr. Danger.
Change channel.
Oh, it's just beginning.
That's what terrifies me.
A flesh-shredding collision that killed a family of 3 and their adorable dog. All this and more on tonight's premiere of Red Asphalt, America's worst car crashes.
Maybe now you can appreciate Dr. Danger.
How am I supposed to get a date with a supermodel if they all think that I'm your wife?
Who was that? It's Jerry Lane. He's the star of He's My Wife. It's the most popular show on television. You know, there are other programs besides Baywatch. Why was he wearing a dress? Well, because Jerry's best friend has to marry within a year or he loses $300 million inheritance.
What has television come to?
Well, it's getting to be murder. You know, I don't think whoever killed the masked magician did it to stop him because he was giving away tricks. I think it's about ratings.
But the only one that benefited from those ratings was Kent Bodine. And someone tried to kill him, too.
He could have staged the attempt on his life to throw suspicion off of himself.
I don't think so, because he didn't know it was coming. And I think he would have done something a little flashier than just put acid in his coffee. No, I think the sabotage and the killings are all about Kent Bodine's hit specials.
You mean his trash TV?
What are you doing?
Trying to capture your voices for my Dr. Danger script. So keep talking, but be authentic.
Jesse, you know that Dr. Danger has nothing to do with reality. How can you write for it?
You know, I think you're taking this a little too seriously. It's just entertainment. I don't mind being an Asian woman with healing hands and feet of fury that fight injustice. Why should you mind being a doctor with a badge?
You sound more like Jackson Burley every day.
Excuse me, everybody. Want to make a toast? To the guy who runs on the molten concrete to Destinyville, the shining light that reflects off the eyes of hope. You're the best, babe.
That tore, Jack.
To the bone.
Well, everybody, I got places to go. Keep the flame burning.
Excuse me. I hate to bother you, Mr. Shaw, but my little niece, Katie, would just kill me if she knew that I saw you and I didn't get your autograph.
My pleasure.
Here, just use my back right there. This is very, very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, I thank you. I thank you so very much. Dr. Sloan.
I always sign as the character I'm playing. It's my thing.
Oh, and a dandy thing it is. I see that you've numbered it there, too.
And that will be especially valuable 5 or 6 years from now, since this is the first one I've signed in this role.
Oh, you think you'd be lucky enough to stay on the air that long?
I make my own luck, friend.
Me too, friend. I don't know. This scene where the guy gets hit by the bulldozer, you know, it just kind of lays there. Needs more ER stuff, you know, stat this, stat that.
More ER stuff. Got it.
And this guy, I mean, doesn't he seem kind of passive?
Well, you know, he was just run over by a bulldozer.
Yeah, I know, but he's just laying there with a tube in his throat.
You know, people seem to do that when they have massive internal injuries.
Look. Suppose the moment that Mark Sloan turns away, this guy, delirious with pain, sits up, and he snatches the ET tube out of his throat, and then he strangles the nurse with it. And then, Mark Sloan, he spins around, he hits the guy, he drags him across the room to the table, he throws him down, straddles him, and jams that tube back down his throat.
My God. I don't think that's possible.
If you write it, it's possible. Huh. Ratings are here.
How'd we do?
Kick-Ass came in third.
It doesn't sound so kick-ass to me.
Well, He's My Wife and Pals on UBC is always in first place. The Real Fight on Thursday night is for second.
Yeah, but Red Asphalt on the Pox Network came in second.
One sickly little share point. When NBC had Con Artist in there, they were behind by 10 share points.
Con Artist?
Yeah, Lee Majors is an ex-con whose jailhouse tattoos come to life and help people. Yuck, it sucked. Only lasted 6 episodes.
No, it's on the UPN network now.
You know, when those freak show specials are gone off the Pox Network, we're gonna be second.
Well, what makes you so sure that those specials are gonna stop?
How many car crashes can you watch before you're sick of them? What do you suppose happened to the A-Team? Besides, the masked magician was Kent Bodine's real star, and he's dead. Punta de basta.
How fortunate for us.
Hey, that's TV, baby. You never know which way Lady Luck is gonna spit. You just hope it's not in your breakfast. Yeah. Wait, are you sure? Okay. Yeah, thanks.
What is it?
Lady Luck just coughed up a heifer-sized spit wad and heaved it on my life. Derek Shaw is dead.
I came up as soon as I heard. What happened?
I found his sports car at the bottom of a canyon off Mulholland this morning. Looks like he took a curve too fast.
That's what it looks like. I'll bet you anything that's not what happened.
No signs of foul play so far. But from my preliminary external examination, I'd say he died from injuries from the crash.
What, you found 9 ounces of scotch in his stomach?
Shaw was out partying around town pretty hard last night, celebrating the premiere of his show. He also has a history of reckless driving and alcohol abuse.
You got the tox screen back yet?
Yeah, but I haven't had a chance to look it over.
Blood alcohol level 0.05?
What?
You know, there's 9 ounces of scotch in his stomach. That's the equivalent of 6 1.5-ounce shots. Now, he should have had a blood alcohol level way over 0.05%.
But it's not. Which means he was dead before that alcohol ever had a chance to get into his bloodstream. Somebody poured that scotch down his throat. Dr. Danger was murdered. You know, in a sense, that's me on that autopsy table. I have a personal interest in seeing this case through.
Dr. Sloan solves his own murder. Sounds like a TV show.
I better be careful or Jackson Burley will use it.
You know, I can't get over the feeling that Shaw's death has something to do with the masked magician's murder. I just don't know how. I guess you heard about Derek Shaw.
Yeah, I suppose you heard about Dr. Danger.
Aren't they one and the same?
Yeah, they are now. NBC is putting Dr. Danger on hiatus, which is TV speak for dead, which means they won't be shooting my script.
Maybe you can write for another show. Baywatch couldn't be too hard.
Now, when I roll out the body, nice tight close. Maybe I could write for the show that's shooting in the Path Lab right now.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hi. Could you give me a hand with this? It's stuck, I think.
I will not. This is a restricted area.
Well, I just want to pee.
You're going to display Shaw's corpse on national television? Did you think about what his family might feel?
Well, I'll make sure they get a cassette if they miss it.
All right, that's it. Come on, everybody out. I'll stick you in one of those drawers myself. Come on.
Wait, please, guys, you gotta help me.
You people commit crimes against common decency. I don't want anything to do with you.
You know, I'm the victim here.
I catch you sneaking into the morgue again, you will be. Now get out of here.
Wait, my shows are only drawing like half the audience that the Masked Magician shows did. I mean, without it as a lead-in, my other shows are dead.
What a loss.
How about if you hired yourself another masked magician?
Yeah, maybe you'll get lucky and someone will try and kill him too.
Yes, maybe you will.
I think that's a good idea.
Hey, whoever killed the masked magician is still out there. It'd be suicide for another magician to take his place.
Yeah, but you know, it'd make a great special.
Yeah, yes it would. Which is exactly why you have to do it.
Now the masked magician will perform one of the deadliest tricks ever devised. And if he manages to live, we'll show you how it's done. Once again, the dancing girls. Notice how they're all dressed alike. This is important. The masked magician is tied into a straitjacket. He is then put into a box. The box is then sealed tight with screws and chains. Now it gets deadly. I can assure you these are real sticks of dynamite. The suits they are wearing are standard bomb squad issue for their own protection.
No matter what happens, keep rolling.
And now they light the fuse.
Lower the box, now! How'd you get in there?
Ask him. He almost got me killed.
You can only blame yourself. If you hadn't tried to murder me the way you murdered the masked magician, you wouldn't be in the box.
Now this is television.
How did you know it was me?
I didn't. But I did know that whoever the murderer was would probably try again during the only trick that really endangered the magician's life. And I knew that the only way to sabotage this trick would be if the assistant, who was supposed to secretly free the magician from the box, didn't.
Well, you didn't have to put me in the box instead.
Well, I didn't want to disappoint the audience. They tuned in for a magic trick.
At least you care about the audience. It's a lot more than I could say for Kent Bodine.
Is that why you killed? For the audience?
For television. It's part of me, part of my family. My father didn't help create this medium so that it could turn into a freak show. So they could literally take magic out of magic. I had to do it. Before they destroyed television.
And why did you kill Derek Shaw? Because he was distorting the view of medicine?
No, I didn't kill him. Dr. Danger was pure entertainment, something my father would have embraced. I loved that show.
So, how did you get out of the box? And how did you get her in?
Magic.
Mr. DeBono will see you now.
Last night on the Fox network, Dr. Mark Sloan captured the masked magician's murderer live on national television. And they're planning on re-showing that show again tonight. Our research department thinks it'll get a 45 share.
Yeah, but that's just a one-shot deal. It's not like they can turn that into a series.
No, they can't. But we can. They don't know it, but they are running a promo for your new series.
Dr. Danger.
We've got the Mark Sloan TV series. Now all we need is a story and somebody to star in it.
You know, I've got a searing drama on tap from one of his sidekicks, Dr. Jesse Travis.
Hong Kong tough, but smart and sexy.
And so's the script. And I found a new series star that embodies the essence of Mark Sloan and exudes such sexuality, he pollinates the flowers.
Good. I want this in the air in 2 weeks. Can you do it?
You know what they say, if that rabbit won't run, get it out of the microwave.
Drama 1, pressure's falling.
Give me the headlines.
We got a gang shooting, 2 bullets in the chest. He's crashed twice on the way here. I don't think even you can save him, Doctor.
That's what you think.
Out of my way.
CBC.
Right.
Chem 7.
Yes, Doctor.
Type and cross. 9 units of whole blood. Stat.
Get his blood type. There's a kid upstairs waiting for a kidney. And if there's a God in this world, we just found it for him.
Yes, Doctor.
Cut. And print. All right.
Hey, so how's it feel seeing the old words come to life?
Well, those weren't exactly my worst. And, I didn't exactly like that scene.
Well, don't thank me for the tweaks. Now, the truth was there. I just found it for you.
I didn't know you were an actor.
Well, neither did I until today. You know, I've always wanted to be an actor.
Well, the scene is over. Shouldn't he get up?
Well, he's a method actor. He's into his part.
I think his performance is almost too good.
What can I say? I got a great eye for talent.
Somebody call 911. Hurry!
Come on, kid. Get up. You're upstage in here. Let's go.
Those bullets were real. You killed him.
Welcome home.
Tonight, maimings, massacres, and practical jokes. A special chilling report. Homicide in prime time. Right now, you're probably sitting at home, expecting to be entertained. Diverted from the stresses and irritations of everyday life. It's your time to kick back and relax.
But for the people who work in this medium, this is no time to relax. No time to let down their guard. Not when violent death can strike any time, anywhere, at any network. In just this last week, one of the world's most celebrated magicians attempting a daring feat of legerdemain right before our live cameras. Result, live TV, dead magician. Derek Shaw, the lead actor in the new Jackson Burley series, Dr. Danger, a young man on the fast track to stardom, took the fast track to oblivion instead. As did the ill-fated Dr. Danger itself. Right here, on the very first day of production, an actor dies along with the show. Both killed, ironically, by the show's own producer star, Jackson Burley. For the viewer, television can give a sense of comfort and reassurance. We watch as families resolve every conflict, police solve every crime, good triumphs over evil, and for every difficult question, there is always one perfect answer. But for the producers who work in television, there is no answer to the question they're all asking. Who is next?
No serial numbers.
Filed off.
And no fingerprints except for Burley's.
You know, Burley was the only one that handled that gun. What about the whatchamacallit guy?
The prop man?
Yeah.
He claims he's never seen it before.
So this was switched with the prop gun on the set.
Yeah, which the prop man swears was loaded with blank.
And you believe him?
I believe his record. 22 years in the business without a single accident.
I don't think the word accident described what actually happened on that set yesterday.
Yeah, all right, thanks. Bye.
Bad news?
NBC made it official. Dr. Danger is DOA.
Along with your television writing career.
I can't believe how unlucky one show can be.
I don't think bad luck had anything to do with it.
I don't know. Do you call two actors dying the same week on the same series a stroke of good fortune?
I call it double murder.
Morning, Pilgrims.
What are you in such a good mood about?
The wonderful deed you did for me. Exposing my publicist as a murderer and saboteur. Boy, you'd think with those skills she'd have been better at her job. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm alive today.
Consider me thanked. I have to make rounds.
Oh, boy, rounds, schedules, patience, the endless 24/7 world of medicine. Admit it, Mark. You're tired of the agonizing grind.
Tired doesn't really describe what I'm feeling right now.
What you need is a series.
I don't want a series.
To be the host of monthly medical specials on the Pox Network. Why not?
I'm just not cut out for hosting.
Oh, come on. Yes, you are. Look at you. You're avuncular. You're sage. You're blessed with a strong jawline. You're brimming with hostiness.
You know, I don't think any legitimate physician would want to be associated with your trash.
This is not trash. This is serious journalism. This is a public service.
What's it called?
Fatal facelifts. When plastic surgery goes wrong, wrong, wrong. Amanda. I got this dynamite project in the pipeline. Are you ready? Celebrity autopsies. Steve. I'm thinking of replacing the host of Red Asphalt. Right demographic. Wrong jawline.
Luann, I love your show, Luann. Hey, Barbara, congratulations on the LA Critics Award. Barbara.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Mr. Jackson Burley.
Mark, over here.
A little trouble spotting you.
Yeah, no kidding. Even Jessica Fletcher couldn't spot me over here. Listen, pull up a chair if you can find room.
May I? Maybe. Mr. Burley, you look a little uncomfortable. Maybe we ought to get another table.
Doc, I'm lucky to have this table. I'm carne morte in this town.
Carne morte.
Dead meat.
Ah. Well, they can't blame you for anything. You didn't kill that man intentionally.
Well, that doesn't matter. Nobody cares if you kill an actor. But killing your own TV series, not a good career move.
You have dozens of hits to your credit. Surely that must be worth...
The lint in your shorts. In this town, past glory's deader than Betamax. And I hope this lunch is on you because my platinum card's a little tarnished.
Ah. Well, I would appreciate it if you answer a few questions.
Well, this bear don't mind dancing for his meat. What do you want to know?
Who do you think would kill to get Dr. Danger off the air?
Anybody who hates me.
Any names coming to mind?
You close your eyes, you pick up your fork, and you throw it. Anybody you hit is on the list. Except maybe him.
Friend of yours?
Right now, anybody with a series is a friend of mine.
Oh, who is he exactly?
Oh, that's Jerry Lane. Sorry, he's my wife.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him. He's the one with the dress.
You know, I gave that guy his first job in TV. The third serial rapist on the season finale of Frank and Cop. Hey, Jer. Jer. Hey, babe. How you doing, babe? I'm looking so tacky in a red valet coat.
Who was the best sitting with, Lane?
Ah, that's a point man for GBS. His name is Garth Zand. Allied Bottling brought him in to back up Tanya Simone. Can you believe it? Last week, that guy was in Newark counting bottle caps. And this week, he's in the Gare breaking bread. Sometimes I just hate this business.
You know, before he's my wife, I starred in a TV movie, The Seventh Sense.
I must have missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, I played a psychic. I really got into it. Lived the role. I swear I could see into the future by the time we wrapped.
What do you see now?
You trying to talk me into breaking my contract with He's My Wife and going to work at GBS.
That is amazing. Truly. Do you always pick up on the talents of the characters you play?
I look great in a dress. But I am not about to walk away from a hit show. Well, you may not understand this, coming from bottling. But there is no faster way to get this town to turn against you.
Something you should understand here, Jerry. You see, I am not trying to talk you into quitting He's My Wife.
You're not? Oh.
No, I would never ask you to do that. You see, we at GBS would prefer if you would quit television altogether.
Yeah, otherwise you might have to stop broadcasting on Thursday night, eh? Yeah, so to save your network, all you're asking me to do is to give up the fame, the money, the power...
The barely legal girls? You are stuttering, Jerry. But then I guess that's what comes from working all day and partying all night. Who were you with last night, Jerry? Was it Joan the brunette? Or was it that blonde, Ellen? Or the redhead? What's the little redhead's name?
Ramona?
No, she's a beautiful girl. And smart. You see, they're all smart girls, Jerry.
You know them?
Sure. They all work for Allied Bottling. Special executive secretaries. You should take a peek at their resumes, but then again, I guess that you already have. You set me up. You know, I always felt that I had some psychic abilities myself. For instance, you know what I see right now? I see you and your wife enjoying a very happy retirement. Starting today, Jerry.
Looks like your friend Jerry Lane just got some bad news.
Yeah, his series picked up a 25 share instead of its normal 30.
Can you speak? Turn around.
Jerry, baby, listen. UBC, I hear they're looking for a spin-off, and I got just the show, Jerry. She's my husband. Think about this. She's my husband, Jerry.
Get lost, Burley.
She's my husband. It's a good idea, Jerry. She's my husband. Think about it. It's good.
Mr. Lane seems to have something serious on his mind.
Well, that'll be the first time.
Lane, ankle skein web scrambles.
You want to translate for him?
That means that Jerry Lane just quit He's My Wife and UBC is in a panic.
You know, I just saw him yesterday. He seemed disturbed.
Well, not disturbed enough to trade in his wig and frock for a career in feature films.
No one at UBC can be pleased that Lane has abandoned the #1 show in prime time, the linchpin to the network's Thursday night lineup.
Well, bad news for UBC, good news for everybody else.
What?
Well, He's My Wife gave UBC a chance to own Thursday nights. Now that that's gone, the night's up for grabs.
If that's right.
Here we go.
Jesse's right. That's why Derek Shaw was murdered and why the gun was switched on Dr. Danger.
See, I'm right. What exactly am I right about?
Somebody wants Thursday night badly enough to kill for it.
Surgeons, the elite of the medical profession, experts with scalpel, saw, and drill. We trust them with our lives and hope they know what they're doing. Unfortunately, sometimes hope and trust clash with grim reality. And the patient pays the price when operations go bad.
Wow. That is an all-new low for television.
Even for Kent Bodine.
Tonight's episode, lethal liposuction. A teenager pays the price when her thighs collapse.
Disgusting.
Where did you get this?
Kent Bodine sent it to me. He wants me to be his technical advisor. Well, I have a piece of advice for Mr. Bodine. How about that?
Okay, put it over here in the corner, guys, if you will.
What's that?
This is the Thursday night primetime schedule. They say the most watched night in television.
And the most lucrative, millions of dollars spent on ads every minute.
Along with a life or two.
Yeah, starting with The Masked Magician. And then NBC put Dr. Danger on the schedule.
Which was taken right off after Derek Shaw's murder.
And after Mark caught the masked magician's killer on national television, NBC brought Dr. Danger back to life.
Starring Jackson Burley, who shot a day play for his first day of production.
Goodbye, Dr. Danger. Which left He's My Wife on UBC as the highest rated show on television.
Except the star opted for sudden and unexpected retirement.
That's right. Now, we all looking at the same thing here.
Yeah, GBS's lineup is still intact.
Allied Bottling will be glad to hear that.
Allied Bottling?
Yeah, Allied just bought a controlling stake in GBS. Take a look.
Wow. The term multiple indictments was invented for these people.
Multiple indictments, but not a single conviction.
Sounds like Allied hired the right attorneys.
Yeah, or intimidated the right people. Every time there's a trial, the witnesses suddenly tend to recant their testimony or vanish.
Garzan is right in the middle of it, too. His name is on every lawsuit and every indictment in here. There was a driver strike in '94, and there was an unfriendly takeover of Burroughs Bottling in '95.
Mr. Zan must be some kind of a super corporate hatchet man.
Who just happened to have had lunch with Jerry Lane the day before he quit his job.
Well, that could be a coincidence.
Or it could be something else. And only Jerry Lane would know what.
You know, Lane and Garzan. One more to do it. All right.
Prognosis?
Very good. You'd never know a tomato went down the wrong way.
You haven't come all the way down here just for a couple of ahs?
Well, I wanted to make sure you were all right.
Hey, you're good, Dr. Sloan. You're real good.
Oh, I've been doing this a long time.
No, I'm talking about the Concerned Physician Act. Yeah, if I still had a show, I'd hire you when the right part came up.
If you still had a show, I wouldn't have had to get you down here on such a weak pretense.
Yeah, now we're getting to it. What is this really about, huh?
Zand. What did he say to you at lunch yesterday?
Quit wearing a dress in prime time or I'll blackmail you into bankruptcy. Oh, come on, don't look so surprised. That is what you wanted to know, isn't it?
Why didn't you call the police?
Well, his threat just happened to coincide with a major career decision I was about to make anyway. Why work the series grind when you can make $20 million doing just one movie? And that's not including the profit points. Yeah, look, I'm already considering my first project.
Casablanca. Rocky. Chinatown. Haven't those been done?
Not with me. Hey, why take a risk doing something new when you can do something that's already been done?
What about Zan?
Oh, he's in television. Tuh. I'm in the movies now. He doesn't exist for me anymore. Oh, gonna fly.
Somebody has to stop Zan before he hurts somebody else.
Well, whoever does it, you tell him I'll give him 2 tickets to the premiere of my movie if he pulls it off. Or to his next of kin if he doesn't.
Guy's pretty smart for an actor. This is Brooks. Lane just told everything to Dr. Mark Sloan.
Oh, is that so? What did he want? No. I'll take care of it myself after lunch.
So, where were we? You were about to offer me a deal. Leave Fox and join GBS.
Oh, was I?
Yep. You told me yourself you were envious of my ratings.
Well, they would look good on the GBS schedule.
Hey, they'd look great on the GBS schedule. And I'd really like to help you out, but I just don't see how I
can't. You haven't heard my offer yet. An order of 10 for when operations go bad.
Fox just bought full season.
I'll match it. And I will throw in a guarantee for 2 more series.
Yeah, but can you guarantee to get me out of my contract with Fox?
Never met a contract that couldn't be broken one way or another.
Their lawyers are good.
Ours are better.
All right. Let's say we can make a deal. Where would you put me?
Lead-off slot Wednesday.
Against Cincinnati Law on Fox and SFPD on NBC, my audience share would be like -1.
Well, then you pick your slot. Any night of the week.
Garth, don't take this the wrong way, but any slot's the dead slot on GBS. I really just, I don't see how we can make this work.
I'm very disappointed, Kent.
Well, no hard feelings, right?
No, of course not. It's just business, nothing personal.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for lunch.
Take a break. Now.
There you go. Hey, you want a nice tip, my friend? Don't bring the car back damaged, okay? Above the line, below the line, or just in line?
Pardon?
Boy, if you are working anywhere but in front of the camera, you are being wasted. Nice chatting with you. Is that a scratch on the hood? Oh, man, brand new car, they bring it back damaged.
Get inside, call an ambulance. There's got to be some way to get to Zan.
Well, if there is, I don't see it. Jerry Lane won't talk.
And we can't connect Zan to Derek Shaw's murder.
Or the gun that killed the actor on the set of that Dr. Danger.
So where does that leave us?
Just trying to predict his next move, that's it.
Like which actor he's going to blackmail next?
Or which show he's going to sabotage.
Well, unfortunately, there are 96 primetime shows on the air right now. Okay, gotta go.
All right, see you.
96 shows, that's a lot of potential targets.
Which just narrowed down a bit.
What do you got?
Adult male, mid-40s. No way. I'm a key demo, mid-30s. Severe body trauma, possible internal injuries. We immobilized his neck, started an IV, D5W.
Okay, and my count. 1, 2, 3.
Pressure once in over 70, pulse 80.
I'm gonna type in cross 2 units, whole blood.
What happened?
Got hit with my own car. Can't believe it. Probably ruined the front end.
Well, cheer up. At least you've got another segment now for Red Asphalt.
Here's a doctor now. I'll get back to you. How's Bodine?
Doesn't look like anything serious. He's more worried about his car than anything else.
I'll be relieved to hear we found it in an alley 6 blocks away, wiped clean.
Any lead on the valet?
Only that he signed on this morning using a phony name.
Andy made sure he was the only one on duty when Kent asked for his car.
Efficient and professional. Just exactly the kind of operation Garsan put together.
But why get rid of Kent Bodine?
One word, ratings. Dr. Sloan. Yes, hello. No, I'm free. 8 o'clock. That'll be fine. Yes, thank you. That was Zan.
What?
Inviting me to dinner.
Well, you want to take a piece?
You have anything larger?
Forget about that overpriced, oversauced junk that they serve at Laguerre. This is real food. GBS Jetstream just flew that in from Manhattan. So go ahead. Give it a taste.
Very good.
Little old guy from Okayama prepared that at a private club down on 5th Avenue. You hit town, I'll take you down there.
I appreciate the invitation. Thank you.
And I appreciate Dr. Mark Sloan. In between saving lives, he solves murders. That's a real double threat.
Well, so are you, Mr. Zan. In between running a network, you solve problems. Like Kent Bodine and Jerry Lane?
Well, maybe you could solve a problem for me. See, I got a development budget that the Pentagon would envy if you got an idea for a TV series.
I can't help you there. I haven't a clue as to what makes a good television show, especially these days.
Maybe you could sell me something else. Your goodwill, for instance?
Not available.
Even if the transaction involved a corner office and unlimited access to our jet stream?
You know, Mr. Zan, there's no place I really want to go. I am happy being right here, just doing what I do.
I see. You get everything you need from saving lives, huh?
Yes, I do. That and solving murders.
I understand. I'm very happy with my job, too. More, fugu.
Fugu as in poison pufferfish fugu?
Nothing beats it for flavor and charm.
Or lethal respiratory paralysis if it's not prepared correctly.
Come on. What's life without a little risk, huh?
Old age.
Hey, Doc. You get back to Community General. Say hello to Kent Bodine for me, will you?
Zan wanted you to jump networks?
Yeah, I turned him down. Next thing I know, I'm staring at the roof of an ambulance.
Did he threaten you in any way?
Well, no, not in so many words, but hey, come on. I say no to Zan. 10 minutes later, I got a tire tread across my chest.
Will you testify to that in court?
Yeah, sure. Right after I get done changing careers. Get serious.
Don't you want to help stop the guy?
Not as much as I want to keep paying alimony to my 3 ex-wives.
Okay, get in tight.
Hey, get out of here. Get these people out of here.
Let's go.
Security, somebody.
Come on, just
this is a private room.
Only needs a minute.
Jackals. Carrion eaters. Bottom feeders. Hey, wait a minute. Those bottom feeders look familiar.
They should, considering you pay their salaries. There was a crew from Maiming's Massacres and Practical Jokes.
Well, what are you doing standing there? Get him back in here, will you? Hey, fellas, come on back. Come on back. Nurse, can I get a nurse in here? Oh.
How'd the interview with Kent Bodine go?
No better than your dinner with Garth Zand.
He refused to testify?
Yeah, which really doesn't matter, considering there's no evidence to corroborate his testimony.
You're telling me that Zand's going to get away with 2 murders?
You said it yourself, Dad. Zand is efficient and professional.
And reckless. Well, what do you call a man who eats fugu?
Lucky if he's still breathing.
Well, I think it's about time his luck changed.
Dad, right now with what we've got, there's not a whole lot we can do.
Well, it depends.
On what?
On how creative we are.
Steak tartare for lunch. A nice choice. Would you like a 29 share for dessert?
Well, you want to schedule a pitch? You talk to Tanya.
Not a pitch. It's a question. Who wears red, breaks into your living room, and carries a Glock 9? If your kids are in trouble, he'll be there with 8 vicious reindeer as backup.
Santa Claus.
Sergeant Santa Claus, a Christmas hero. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. Pray you're not on it.
It's very interesting, but you go over to... Hey, what? No, hey, pal. Hey, I didn't order that.
Compliments of the house.
Whoa! Well, doves are a dime a flock, but a good martini in this town, rare as a hit series.
Ah. The amazing Arturo at your service.
Oh, gee, let me guess. You got a magic show to pitch.
No mass, no controversy, and no dead bodies.
And no audience. You got nothing to promote, Jocko.
Oh, but you haven't seen my lovely assistant.
Now that is what I call a demographic. Well, all right. The masked magicians already revealed all the good tricks, so what do you got left to show?
I can make her clothes disappear.
All right. I'll drink to that.
When Allied Bottling took control of GBS, this network's share of the vital 18 to 49 demographic was below a 2.5 now. It's hovering at a 3.7. And it's risen to a 4.5 on Thursday nights. Sybil Shepherd. Sybil Shepherd is a proven commodity. Her past series have drawn strong from the demographic we're looking for. It is our contention that a new series with Miss Shepherd, positioned at 9 o'clock on a Thursday night, will break us out.
Sybil Shepherd is safe and traditional. I don't want safe and traditional. I want dangerous, scary shows. Water cooler shows. The I gotta stop playing with the kids just to watch them shows.
Shows that bring nasty letters and scare the sponsor shows.
Well, I would rather have scared sponsors than none. This network doesn't have one series in the top 20. Playing it safe is the same as playing it dead. Give me something edgy. Give me something with Howard Stern in it. Give me something that makes them so mad that they have to watch it just to call and complain about it. Garth? Are you all right? Garth? Garth? Oh. Garth, are you okay, all right? Oh, my goodness.
I can believe it.
Call 911. Somebody call 911. Garth, are you okay? Can you hear me? All right, come on. Come on now. What's the matter? Can you tell me?
Vital signs are stable.
How's Mr. Thomas's level of consciousness?
He's responding to pain, but not verbal command.
You know, considering he took 90 benzodiazepine, it's a miracle he's responding to anything. You know, until his liver detoxifies, all we can do is monitor his progress.
What the hell?
Whoa, Suzanne! You had us nervous. We thought your heart stopped. Let me reattach these leads.
No, get away. You're not attaching anything to me. Whoa. Where's my clothes? I'm going.
You're going nowhere. You're going to stay right in that bed.
What the hell am I doing here?
Your EKG shows a pattern consistent with myocardial infarction.
Wait a minute, EKG. Something's wrong with my heart?
You had a heart attack.
Bad? Not so bad, what?
It's not good, but it's not too bad. There's no sign of arrhythmia or any obvious discomfort.
In English.
Your heart's beating normal and you don't hurt, so you're out of the woods for now.
For now? What do you mean for now?
If you want to avoid another heart attack, you'll take it easy and get some rest.
Oh, how much rest?
Well, we're talking about a week in bed and several weeks of restricted activity, diet, and exercise.
Oh, come on, Doc. I can't afford that much time away from my job.
After what happened today, I'd kind of doubt you have a job to go back to.
More likely you're going to jail. Unless you got the right answers to some very tough questions about blackmail, extortion, and murder.
But right now's not the time to ask him.
I was just getting to the good part.
Well, unfortunately, we have to wait till he's out of recovery.
Get well soon.
What was that all about? Jerry Lane. I just assumed that's what caused the heart attack.
What?
He's all over the news. I'll let him speak for himself.
The former star of He's My Wife accused Garth Zand, GBS's vice president of West Coast operations, of forcing him to quit the series. In a prepared statement, GBS denied any knowledge of Zand's actions.
Nurses station, do you require assistance?
Yeah, give me an outside line. 555-7674.
Executive offices, GBS.
Here's a Garth Zand. Give me Reese's office, extension 212.
Just a moment. Mr. Reese is not available. Would you like to leave a message?
Give me Tanya Simone, extension 9.
Miss Simone is not available. Would you like...
How do you know she's not available? You didn't even try her off.
No, the answer's no. No pressure on Zen, not with an interrogation, not now.
It's been half a day.
It's still too early, Steve. He's not ready. I'm sorry.
Look, Dad, we haven't got a whole lot of time here. What happens if GBS gets involved in this?
Well, I imagine Mr. Zan's asking himself the same question.
Hey. Listen, I treat you to a gourmet meal and you repay me with this?
Well, I see that patient's mood hasn't improved any. How about his vitals?
Stable. And Dr. Tyson from cardiology had a look at him.
You recommend a heart cath?
Not yet.
All right, if there's no change in the next 36 hours, transfer him to a telemetry bed.
You know, you really should give acting a chance, Doc. If I didn't know you better, I'd swear that you were concerned with my health.
Oh, I am. But not just because you had a heart attack.
I'm not following.
You and I both know how efficient and ruthless your employers are at handling problems. I say right now, you're the biggest problem they got.
X-rays. It's acute tubular necrosis. Confirmed. Place him on a sodium bicarbonate drip and update me on his condition every half hour. Oh, and Ann, can you look in on Thomas when you get a chance?
Ann, give me a hand in here.
Sure, if you'll help me with Thomas.
You got a deal.
Clear?
Clear. Flatline.
200 joules.
200 joules. Return.
Clear?
Clear. Nothing. Flatline.
You wanted to see me?
I'm in the mood to answer questions.
Why the sudden change in attitude?
Ask him. And I arranged for a valet of my own to be outside, and I hired him to run over Bodine. And that's everything.
Except corroborating evidence.
Well, you got what? You got an hour's worth of confession on tape and you want more?
Mm-hmm. Something to help us nail Allied besides your word.
Come on, I'm a sick man here. All right. I got a safety deposit box over at EMI Trust. It's got copies of Reese's, memos, email, computer disks, everything that you need.
Thanks. The district attorney will be in touch.
Hey, we're talking witness protection and immunity here, right?
Don't worry, you're protected. And you'll get limited immunity. The kind you get when 2 premeditated murders are involved.
Hey, I am a hired hand here. Now, Reese and all those guys over at Allied,
Don't worry about them. This is one time the indictments will stick. Thanks to you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, come on. Hey. Hey! Hey, nurse! Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Everything's not working in here. Hey! Nurse! Hey! Come on, where is everybody?
Glad to see you looking so well, Mr. Zand.
Your prognosis is good.
For 20 years in Folsom.
Welcome to the wrap party. Piece of cake?
All I want to know is how you pulled it off. With a little help from his friends. Starting with Laguerre yesterday.
And about 10 milligrams of diazepam in your drink.
And if you want that in English, that's a good old-fashioned Mickey.
You know, it took several hours for that sedative to work its way through your system. And then when the emergency call came from GBS, we'd alerted Central Dispatch to make sure that the right team of EMT showed up here, of course. Our team.
And they brought you down to the Dr. Danger set.
Which Mr. Burley so graciously lent us.
Along with a little technical assistance.
More like a live video feed for our phony newscast over there.
And a live audio feed for the phone call you made.
Nurses station, do you require assistance?
Executive offices, GBS.
Very, very clever, Dr. Sloan, very clever. Much more elaborate than anything I could have cooked up. How did you come up with that?
Television.
Television?
Yeah. I always loved Mission Impossible. I never missed an episode of that show.
Oh. Hey, did you see the one where the bad guy's lawyers get him off because of entrapment?
Yeah, but I wouldn't read too much about the trial. I'd be a little more concerned about what your employers might do to you if and when they see your performance.
Good point. You got me.
I know.
You know, I think there's a series in this, Mark.
Oh, please. Now he's going to start up with this again now.
Roger, you agreed to go to this museum dinner with me 3 weeks ago.
That was before Tom Wheelock.
And you have to meet with him tonight in Laguna Beach. He can't come here.
When a man offers to buy your company and he's talking in the neighborhood of $75 million, you go to him.
You always do this to me.
Lana, if you want me to continue to prop up that decorating...
Why do I even bother to talk to you?
Cut me some slack.
Fine, go. When will you be home?
In the morning. Well, I am going to stay there until I close the deal. And if it takes till 3 o'clock in the morning, then that's what it is.
I can remember when you drive hours, any time of the night, just to sleep in the same bed with me.
And I can remember when you used to come with me on these business trips and wait for me in the hotel room. So if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to.
So do I. Somebody walks into this room after those feet.
I don't care. God, you are so beautiful.
I have to do it tonight.
Baby.
He's staying over at the St. Regent's Hotel in Laguna Beach.
Don't talk.
Jake, we agreed to kill him. Tonight's the night. We want to be together. It's the only way.
What's the rush?
Well, he's gone all the time. These little weekend trips. I think he's having an affair.
What do we care?
If he leaves me for someone else, he'll take his bank account with him. Jake, tonight.
All right. Where's the St. Regent?
It's right on Pacific Coast Highway. You can't miss it. I'll write it down for you. Make it look like a robbery.
I know.
I'll stay late at the museum. I'll make sure lots of people see me, and then I'll meet you here tomorrow to pick up the rug for my client, Mark Sloan. I promised I'd bring it by the hospital tomorrow, and we have to make it look like business as usual.
You sure that's what you want?
Don't lose your nerve now, Jake. We don't have any other options.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Still, I'm gonna miss you.
I can't believe you let Lana Anderson talk you into renovating your office.
She didn't talk me into anything. I wanted a little change myself.
Who are you trying to kid? You don't like to change anything, ever. So how did she do it, huh? Did she tell you that her business was floundering?
Well, she's having a little bit of a slump right now.
Okay.
Hey, easy with that. That's very, very fragile.
Okay. So what time is she going to get here?
She was picking up the rug sometime this morning. She'll be here about an hour.
That's my allergies. I think it's the dust in the shop. The rug's right back here.
Something wrong, Jay?
No, you didn't see Lana this morning, did you, when you guys came this morning?
No. Nobody was here. I mean, you were late. The door was unlocked, so we came on in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the rug was here waiting for us. We packed it up and put it in the truck. Is there a problem?
No, I just don't know where Lana is.
I just hope I can remember where everything goes.
Yeah.
Dr. Mark Sloan?
Yeah, that's me.
I have a rug from Lana Andrews.
Oh, that's the Obeson. Lana said it's a great rug.
You're putting an Obeson in your office with all this, with all your stuff?
Well, I mean, it's beige. It ought to match everything. Where's Lana?
I thought she was here with you.
No, I haven't seen her since yesterday.
Well, if you want me to take the rug back, I could come back at a better time.
No, all the stuff's out of the office. Let's look at it now.
All right.
That's it. Lana says this rug is Fabu.
Fabu?
Designers live in a whole other world. Lana.
When you picked up the rug this morning?
No, nothing. The rug was already rolled up and on the truck.
And the last time you saw Lana?
It was last night about 6 o'clock when I left the shop. She was finishing up some invoices, and then she said something about going to a museum, a dinner, I think.
So the shop was closed for the evening?
She hadn't closed up yet. And the movers said that they found the door open. I just wonder if she got to the museum last night.
You have any idea who might have had a motive to kill her? Mr. Myers, if you think you know something, you need to tell me.
It's not my place, but have you talked to her husband? Look, it's no secret that her and her husband were having some problems. She told me a couple weeks ago that if he ever tried to leave her, she'd take him for everything that he was worth.
She confided this to you?
I heard her talking on the phone to someone. Now, I don't know who, but she said that he was planning to sell his company and that she was going to bleed him dry. Now, those are her exact words.
You mean were we having problems? Is that what she told him? Well, I'll admit it. We were going through a rough patch in our marriage. I mean, we were arguing like any other long-term married couple, but we were working our way through it. At least I thought we were. Why are you asking me this? I was told she was killed during a robbery.
Well, the cash drawer was rifled, but according to Mr. Myers, less than $100 was taken.
Well, she never kept much petty cash at the shop. No, it was probably some druggie looking for money.
Or someone trying to make it look like a robbery.
Why would somebody do that?
Mr. Andrews, I have to ask you, where were you last night?
I was with Tom Wheelock and his partners. His company is buying up several medium-sized software companies, and they made an offer on mine. I knew the negotiations were going to last into the night, so I made arrangements to stay over in Laguna. There were witnesses. I have receipts. Maybe. Yesterday, Lana and I argued about my staying over. And maybe if I'd come home.
Roger? You all right?
Honey, we can't see each other for a while.
Why? You didn't have anything to do with this, did you, Roger?
Of course not. No, my wife was a vain and shallow woman, and I may not have loved her anymore, but no, I never wished her dead.
Well, then why can't we see each other?
Appearances. I mean, if people knew that we were together, they might jump to the wrong conclusion. Why risk that? Just be for a little while, I promise.
I guess I understand. I'm gonna miss you. It's gonna be hard.
Yes, it is.
Glenn Andrews was bludgeoned to death with some sort of a heavy object. Preliminary findings put the time of death between 6 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Any guess on a weapon?
Oh, more than a guess. I found tiny ceramic particles in her hair.
Statue, maybe, or a vase.
I think so, and given the severity and the angle of the blow, I'd say the killer was very strong and probably a male.
That narrows it down to about 500,000 people.
Was there any broken pieces of ceramic on the floor?
My guys have been over every inch of that shop. Anything large enough for a fingerprint they would have found. But we can go over it again.
Here's the inventory list we did a month ago. There's nothing missing unless it was something new she brought in and never told me about.
Did Lana show you everything she bought?
Pretty much. She loved her work, although she never got much support for it at home.
How long have you worked for her?
4 months, maybe 5. Needed someone to come in and do heavy lifting, supervise the movers. Be amazed how many workmen take advantage of a woman.
Lieutenant, we found this in a dumpster 2 blocks away.
I think we just found our murder weapon.
Wait a second. I think you guys might want to see something. It's a photograph. Yeah, here it is.
Well, if you had the police call me down here so you could give me your condolences.
No, I'm afraid there's a little bit more to it than that.
Mr. Andrews, thank you for coming down. We found the vase that was used to murder your wife.
Well, did you find fingerprints? Do you know who killed her?
We also found this photograph. You recognize it?
Well, of course, it's my living room. Lana redecorated it about 6 months ago. She was hoping to use it as a showcase. It was not to my taste. I remember a friend of mine saying that once a woman is convinced she can't remake a man, she spends the rest of her time remaking everything around him. It made Lana happy. I just wish I'd done a lot more to make her happy.
Take a look at that vase on the shelf in the corner.
Well, I remember it. Lana said it was pre-Columbian.
When's the last time you saw it?
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty oblivious to things like this. I imagine it's still on the shelf in the living room.
We searched the house. It's not there.
Wait a minute. You don't suspect that I had anything to do with this? Oh, now this is preposterous. I would never do anything to hurt Lana. Besides, I was in Laguna. People saw me.
The reservation clerk remembers checking you in. The bellboy remembers you, but the room service waiter seems to remember someone else with you. What do you think? And I guess you go talk to the girlfriend.
Roger's business people were staying in the hotel, so we couldn't go to the dining room. But it was a beautiful suite, and we ordered in room service. I had the seared scallops with bone marrow, a truffle, and herb salad. Am I telling you more than you need to know? I have never been questioned in a murder case before, and I guess I'm a little nervous.
Did you go anywhere after dinner?
Just to bed. Well, actually, we went to bed before dinner and never left. And then we had the food served into the bedroom, and we resumed. Because Roger has a lot of stamina for a man his age. There I go again. I'm so sorry. It's his character flaw. I have compulsive disclosure. I don't know how not to tell everything that I know.
All I need to know is that Roger was with you the entire evening.
We were together all night. I scarcely got a wink of sleep.
Well, thank you for your time, Ms. Masterson. If I have any other questions?
Lieutenant? You don't think that Roger had anything to do with his wife's murder, do you?
I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Well, good luck with the investigation. You can come out now. We pulled it off.
So, when do we start phase 2?
Oh, patience is a virtue, sweetheart. And don't you worry. We'll get there.
When do we hit him up for all the money?
Soon. To the perfect murder.
Okay, soon. But when?
You know what I would have loved to have seen? Your face when you walked in the shop and saw that Lana's body was missing.
And when she rolled out onto the floor of that doctor's office, I about had a heart attack. Do you want to explain to me why you made me go through all that?
Oh, baby, I love you, but you are a terrible liar. This way, in the presence of impeccable witnesses, you about had a heart attack, after which I don't think anyone's ever going to suspect that you had anything to do with it.
You think of everything.
Yes, I do.
So, how soon do we take his money and go to Europe?
Patience. We have a long, rich life ahead of us. The only thing that could go wrong now is if anyone ever connected us. So I think it's time for us to cool it for a few months.
Kendra?
Jake, don't start. We've talked about this. If we're going to be safe, we have to be smart.
Okay. But I don't have to go right now, do I?
I think we have an hour or two grace period. Well, that certainly ruins a wonderfully romantic moment. I'm gonna take a hot bath.
Just hope I'm not allergic to Italy.
So somebody took the ceramic vase from Roger's place, brought it to Lana's shop, and killed her with it.
Somebody who?
Husband's the most logical suspect. There was trouble in their marriage, but he has a very good alibi. It's pretty solid.
What about the assistant?
There's no evidence that Jake was ever at Lana's house. I don't think he took it from the house to the shop.
Well, Lana could have taken it to the shop herself, to show a client, and Jake could have picked it up and hit her with it.
He didn't have any motive.
You know, I looked at Jake when Lana rolled out of that rug, and if he was not as shocked as I was, he's some good actor.
What about the girlfriend? She could have wanted the wife dead.
If she and Roger were in it together, they could have been covering for one another.
Well, nobody saw either of them leave the hotel that night. But there might be a record of the car's activities. I'll call you this afternoon. Help yourself.
You know, dessert comes with this. You want to split it?
Absolutely.
Roger?
Kendra, what are you doing here?
I came round by the back, but nobody saw me. A police detective came to see me today.
What did you tell him?
The truth. I hope that's okay.
No, absolutely. Good, good. Honey, I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you into all of this.
I love you. Whatever trouble you're in, I'm there with you. Actually, it's just as well that the police know about us. Roger, I have to talk to you.
About what?
I didn't want to have to talk to you about this.
What?
I'm in trouble. And I need money.
Well, if that's all it is, don't worry. What do you need?
It's my brother.
No, it doesn't matter what it's for. I'll write you a check.
No, Roger, listen to me. You might not want to help me.
Of course I will.
Remember when I told you that my brother was in a sanitarium?
Vaguely.
Well, he's autistic. And he'll never be able to function on his own. And I want him to be in a place where they treat him well and with dignity.
Of course.
Well, I've got him in this really nice place, but it's on a temporary basis. And I was hoping to make it permanent, but what small inheritance I have, I've already gone through. So if I can't come up with the full payment, they're threatening to put him out on the street.
I'll call him.
You can't. I'm his guardian, and I'm the only one they'll talk to.
How much do you need?
About 500.
500,000.
They want the payment in full.
$500,000. You expect me to write you a check for $500,000?
No, I don't expect you to do anything. This isn't your problem. I know that. It's mine. It's just... But I didn't have anyone else to turn to. And you said that we were getting married. You would have lost more in the divorce.
This will be the end of it? You don't have any other relatives out there in dire financial straits?
I don't have any other relatives. It's just the two of you in my life. My brother.
Can we go for a ride today? I can check myself out.
Not today.
But you promised.
I said not today. Another time. take over. Thanks. Now look at you. How you feeling? Oh, you're so handsome. We got him, Daddy. Just like I said we would. We got him.
Dad?
Oh, Steve, you remember where this kite was?
Dad, does it matter? How about right there?
No, I'd like it back where it was. It took me years to get this off of just the way I wanted it. You know, the Chinese have a science about where things should be placed in a room according to a very specific plan.
Dad, there's a difference between feng shui and clutter. How about right there?
Any luck at the hotel?
No, the parking there is self-service. There's no way to tell if Roger left again the night of the murder. But on a hunch, I checked his credit card charges.
Find something?
He gassed up his car right off the freeway in Long Beach, exactly halfway between Laguna and Santa Monica. 1:38 a.m.
What'd Roger say?
I was just gonna go ask him. You wanna come?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him. The bookcase. That's where it was, on top of the bookcase. That's it. Now, where do these go?
I never left the hotel. Kendra told you.
Then how do you explain the gasoline charges?
I don't know. Maybe the parking attendant went out joyriding.
There was no attendant. It was a self-parked garage.
I don't know. This is a nightmare. Listen, I have nothing to hide in the car here. If you don't believe me, check it yourself. And before you ask, no, I have not had it detailed since I came back from Laguna.
Maybe you should have.
I was with Kendra all night. Ask her.
I knew you'd find out, and I told him. And I never should have lied.
What time did he leave the hotel?
It was right after the meetings. And he told me to get into the bed, order room service, and when they got there, to pretend that he was in the bathroom.
When did he get back?
It must have been about 2:15, 2:30. When he came back, he was strange. I'm excited.
Did he tell you where he'd been?
He wouldn't talk about it. And he asked me to marry him. And when I asked him about Lana, he said that we wouldn't have to worry about her anymore. Oh, God. I'm so sorry that I lied about that. Am I going to go to jail?
I'll need to get your full and complete statement.
Of course.
And I'll have to ask you not to leave town.
I won't.
You're late. Where have you been?
I've been doing the same thing you're doing. Pounding a few nails into a coffin. Don't worry about it, Jake. So how's it going?
Slow. What do you call these old Egyptian things?
Oh, it's called a sarcophagus.
All right, well, as soon as I get this sarcophagus shipped, I am officially out of here. And I'll be very happy to get away from all this dust.
The police arrested Roger today for the murder of his wife.
What, already?
What can I tell you? They're good.
So how are we supposed to get the money now?
Oh, I already have it.
You did. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
500,000.
$500,000?
Mm-hmm. Certified cashier's check. I've already deposited it.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hey, what do you say we follow this guy to Cairo? I always want to see those pyramid things.
Sounds like fun. Send me a postcard.
Kendra, what?
Bye, Jake. nice trip.
On advice of counsel, all he's willing to say is that he's innocent.
Original, I'll have the chicken finger Caesar salad. No?
Well, we got him, though. We can match the shard of ceramic we found in his car to the murder weapon. We can prove that the ceramic vase was in his house days before the murder. And the gasoline charge will prove that he was in his car halfway between Laguna and Santa Monica at 1:38 a.m.
Order up.
Yeah, I heard you.
What happened to all your help?
Alex has finals and Jesse's on call.
You know there are establishments who actually hire people to do the work?
Then we'd have no profits at all.
So what's wrong with the chicken finger Caesar salad?
The chicken is breaded and fried. It's not very healthy for you.
Healthy isn't necessarily what I'm thinking about when I walk into a barbecue restaurant. Southwest Cobb salad?
Did you see this?
Yeah, it's the posting for the gasoline Roger bought the night of the murder.
Do you think that's a little odd?
Order up.
Coming.
What?
He bought regular gasoline.
So maybe he was frugal.
He drives a Jaguar.
Order up.
I'll get it.
Well, I don't think a man of Roger's means would risk buying regular gasoline for a high-performance engine like a Jaguar.
Yeah, but he's the only one that had motive, means, and opportunity.
Can the service station attendant identify him?
Not exactly. He remembers there was a man driving the car. He thinks.
Well, could it have been the girlfriend wearing a cap trying to look like a man?
Kendra Masterson would never look like a man, believe me.
He's right about that.
Besides, I checked the hotel records. At 1:45, Kendra called room service and ordered ice cream. Now, the room service waiter definitely remembers that she was there when he delivered the ice cream at 2 o'clock. She appeared, however, to have been alone.
Roger wasn't there?
Well, he could have been in a bathroom, and that's what she told the waiter, but everything points to Roger.
If Roger was there, she could have had an accomplice and found a way to slip him the car keys and the credit card.
It's not impossible.
Does Roger know she's going to testify against him?
I'll kill her.
Mr. Andrews.
I'll kill her. I give her $500,000 and she signs a statement saying I killed my wife? I will kill her.
You gave her $500,000?
Get her in here. I will choke the truth out of her.
Mr. Andrews, I think it'd be better if you didn't use words like I'll kill her.
You think I won't? I am about to be tried and executed for something I did not do. I did not leave that hotel room. I didn't kill my wife.
Was Kendra in that room all night? She didn't leave for a couple of hours?
No, she didn't, and I won't say she did just to put the blame on her.
May I ask why you gave her the $500,000?
$500,000? Roger Andrews, out of the goodness of his heart, gave me $500,000?
That's what he said.
And you believed him? Did you know anything about multimillionaire Roger Andrews, about the charity in his heart?
You said it was for your brother. You told me it was to pay for his care in a mental hospital.
I don't even have a brother, much less one in a loony bin.
Well, it'd be easy to check something like that out.
Well, you can check all you want. You can't find a brother I don't have.
Thank you. No, I meant the money. The bank will have a record of that.
Unless it was a cashier's check.
Even so, for such a large amount. What did you do, put it in your own checking account?
He told me it was an early wedding present. Did you know that he'd asked me to marry him?
Well, I'm not surprised. You're a very beautiful young lady. And of course I believe you. It was a wedding present. Trouble is, I'm afraid a jury might see that as a bribe.
For what? To lie? You think I'd lie for him?
You did, at first.
Yeah, but that was different. That wasn't exactly lying. I thought that he was innocent then. Afterwards... Look, Dr. Sloan, I was deeply in love with Roger. He promised he was going to divorce his wife from me. But his inner demons obviously got the better of him, and he killed her instead. This whole thing has been a nightmare for me.
Why didn't you tell the police about the money?
Because I was scared that they'd think what you thought, that it was a bribe, and that I'd be some accessory after the fact. Isn't that what they call it?
That's what the law calls it.
I was scared they'd take the money away from me.
I was gonna leave Los Angeles, leave these memories, and start over fresh someplace else where no one knows anything about this. And I know it was selfish.
But understandable.
I have the money. It's in a safe place. But until someone tells me I have to give it back, I'm not telling anyone where it is.
Well, oh, excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, these darn allergies this time of year, they're just murder. What do you take for yours?
Oh, I don't have any allergies.
Oh, I thought that inhaler on the table was yours.
Oh, that's a friend of mine's. She must have left it when she was here last week.
Will this take long? I need to get back home in time for my stories.
Your stories?
The Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless?
Soap operas.
Uh-huh, that's right.
No, this shouldn't take long at all. I understand that Jake Myers is one of your tenants.
Oh, Jake's such a nice boy, don't you think? I've always taken a special interest in Jake.
Why is that?
Well, for one thing, he's dreamy. He reminds me of Thorne.
Thorne?
On my stories, the minute I laid eyes on him, I thought he is the spitting image of Thorne. Of course, Thorne's leaving his wife, causing her to turn to drink.
You don't think Jake is anything like that?
Oh, of course not. Jake's a hunk, but he has a heart. He always carries my groceries in from the car for me, even when he's wheezing. You know he has allergies.
No, I didn't.
Poor thing. I can't even imagine the boxes of tissues he must go through.
Have you seen him around in the last few days?
You know, come to think of it, I don't think so. Oh, maybe he's gone for a long weekend with that flashy little number of his.
That would be his girlfriend?
If you ask me, she's all show. Big toothy grin. I'll never understand why these girls insist on wearing these skimpy little black dresses displaying far too much of you-know-what to the world. Not like his other one.
The other one?
Jake's other lady friend? Now she's all style and good taste. Older, but with a darling figure for a woman nearing that certain age.
You, know this woman?
Yes, of course. That's the one. See what I mean by style and good taste? She must have been by, 5 or 6 times over the last month or so. I'll never forget the day the two of them missed each other by about a minute and a half. I'm sure if the two of them had met, there would have been a terrible catfight like the one between Macy and Brooke about a couple of months ago on...
Your story.
That's right. Of course, Macy's dead now.
Unfortunately, we couldn't find the $500,000. Or Jake Myers.
So Kendra didn't deposit the money into the bank?
She said she put it in a safe place. I think she gave it to Jake.
So you're thinking that Kendra and Jake killed Lana?
It framed Roger, yeah.
But why? If Kendra wanted that money, she could have stayed with Roger.
But not if she wanted to run away with Jake.
Still, why kill Lana and frame Roger? It seems to me they'd have a pretty tough time getting their hands on that money if he were sitting in jail.
Yeah, that's where I think she was very, very clever. She obviously got that money from him before he was arrested, intimating that maybe she wouldn't back up his story unless he paid her off. Then, when she got the money, she made it look like he was bribing her.
How do people come up with these schemes?
Dr. Sloan? Yes, Steve?
Dad, I got a warrant to search Kendra's apartment. I'll swing by and pick you up, all right?
Right.
Police, this is Lieutenant Steve Sloan with the LAPD.
Why don't you yell a little louder? There may be one or two of my neighbors who didn't hear you.
I have a warrant to search your apartment.
For what?
For an allergy inhalant and anything that might connect you with Jake Myers.
Who?
Where is he?
I'm sorry, I don't know Jake Myers.
His landlady described you as his girlfriend.
Where's the money? Jake have it?
You know, I was just on my way out to see friends. But unless you're willing to handcuff me and risk a lawsuit for false arrest, I'm leaving.
Where's the money, Kendra?
Oh, don't forget to lock up on your way out.
Lieutenant? Jag keys. Looks like a duplicate.
I can put Jake Myers in Roger's car. We've got him.
body was badly burned, features unrecognizable, no fingerprints. But the woman who drove her car off of Mulholland was definitely Kendra Masterson.
Are you positive?
Yes, we had to go to dental records to make a match, but we did find when it was her.
Well, then this doesn't make any sense at all.
Nothing about this case makes any sense.
Why would a woman commit a cold-blooded murder and then panic and commit suicide?
She knew we were onto her?
We had nothing definitive, and she knew that.
I suppose we can rule out sudden feelings of remorse.
Seems unlikely, but it could have been an accident.
Pretty coincidental.
Sloan here. Uh-huh. All right, thanks. There was a missing persons report filed last night on Kendra Masterson. You never guess who filed it.
Jake Myers.
Not even close.
I'm sorry, where were we?
You were telling us that Kendra Masterson was a patient here?
Yes, she came to us about 18 months ago.
You know, there must be two women with the same name. The Kendra we knew had her own apartment. We talked with her there several times in the last few weeks.
She could come and go as she pleased. This is a private facility. Most of our clients are voluntary. Kendra had psychological problems.
May I ask what kind?
May I ask if you have a court order? At any rate, she preferred to work on her problems with our professionals here, but she was absolutely free to leave at any time as long as she signed herself out.
Which she did last Friday.
No, she didn't. That's why I was worried. She simply disappeared. I thought she'd be back by morning, and when she wasn't, I called the police. Unfortunately, I was too late. Thank you. This is Kendra's personal file. I can't give you her medical records, but I don't see any harm in giving you her personal items. It's her story she wrote, some watercolors. There's a picture of her on Visitor's Day.
Who's that with her?
That's Keith Scott and his daughter Beverly. He's a patient here, a stroke victim. Kendra took a liking to the Scotts. She really looked forward to Beverly's visits.
Hey, Sloan. I left a message on your desk, a police captain in Cairo.
Cairo?
Egypt. Some museum opened up a crate, came upon a body. Body turned out to be one Jake Myers.
Jake?
Thought you'd be interested in it.
My attorney tells me you think I'm innocent.
I do.
Well, then what am I still doing here?
The DA still thinks you're his man.
How does something like this happen? I am completely innocent.
I'll call the Cairo police tomorrow. Maybe there's some clue on Jake.
So you're saying that she killed Jake and shipped him to Egypt?
To keep him from talking, probably. My guess is she didn't think the Egyptian authorities would be able to identify him.
She kills two people, and then she kills herself.
Did you know that she'd been under psychiatric care for some time?
No.
The head nurse at the sanitarium identified her. This was in her file.
That's Keith Scott.
You know him?
I don't believe this.
Talk to me, Roger.
I guess it turns out that I got what I deserved after all. I had business dealings with Keith Scott.
Want to be a little more specific?
I destroyed his business. He had a stroke. I lost track of what happened to him after that.
When we were here this morning, you identified a woman in this picture as Kendra Masterson.
Yes, that's right.
Now, that young woman right there, that's Kendra Masterson.
No, that's Beverly Scott. I told you her father's a patient here. This is Kendra.
Does Beverly come to visit her father on a regular basis?
She did until recently. She gives a cashier's check for his lifetime care.
A check? For how much?
Nearly $300,000. And then she left the country.
When?
It was shortly after Kendra's terrible accident, but she calls.
Oh, un altro caffè, por favore.
Si, señorita. Si.
Yes, hi, this is Beverly Scott. I'm calling for my father, please.
Miss Scott, thank God you've called. But we've been trying to get a hold of you.
Is my father all right?
I'm afraid he's had some trouble.
Well, what happened?
It's pneumonia. I'm sorry, but the doctors say it's very serious.
My God, I'm out of the country. I'm gonna try and get a flight out tonight. Please tell him I will be there as soon as I can.
I'll tell him. I know he wants to see you.
Thank you.
Hello, Daddy.
Ciao, Beverly. That's your name, isn't it, Beverly Scott?
So my father's not dying.
No, your father's doing fine. I hated to worry you, but I didn't know how else to get you back in the country. What'd you do to your wrist?
Roger Andrews destroyed my father.
No excuse for murder.
You can't prove anything.
You left your fingerprints all over Kendra Masterson's apartment.
So I borrowed an apartment from a woman that I met at my father's hospital. She gave me permission. It's no big deal.
Now she's dead, too. Did you hurt your wrist jumping out of the car the last minute before you sent Kendra over the edge to her death?
I'm going to see my father now.
You know, the museum in Cairo was a little unhappy when they unpacked that sarcophagus and found Jake's body in there. You know, it's an interesting thing. You know those rubber aprons they wear when they're working around a lot of dust? It turns out that rubber retains a fingerprint very, very well. In fact, the Egyptian authorities lifted a partial fingerprint off that apron, and it matches yours.
You're bluffing.
Beverly Scott, you're under arrest for the murders of Lana Andrews, Dick Myers, and Kendra Masterson. I'm going to read you your rights.
I want to see my father. Daddy? I am so sorry. I'm not going to be able to see you for a while. But I love you. I love you very much.
So you sure this is the way it was, huh?
Yeah, maybe better. Got this one painting here left to hang.
Mom gave you that, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, before you were born. A lot of people thought it was kind of corny, but it means something to me. You know what? All this stuff should be over there. That's it. Steve? Well, I didn't mean right now. This is over there.
Tonight, Dave really gets things cooking with Martha Stewart. Plus, a debate top 10, director Spike Lee, and know your current events. But first, your local news.
Violence escalates in the Middle East. An American warship is attacked. And Israel bombs the Palestinians. We'll have the latest and tell you why. Plus, state officials give a Utica nursing home its worst possible rating. Those stories plus Mets playoff highlights in Jim Barrick's Precision Forecast.
What do you got, Will?
911, female, maybe 4 years old. Severe respiratory distress.
Asthmatic?
Don't know. She's got a hell of a fever, 105.6.
All right, let's get her an exam 1. Anyone with her?
Her mother should be right behind us.
Okay, get an ambu bag and start the O2. 1, 2, 3.
Where's she? Where's Wendy? Where'd they take
Are
her?
you her mother?
What are you doing with her? Where's Wendy?
Hey, listen, my name is Dr. Travis, and your daughter is right in there. She's receiving emergency breathing care, okay?
I want to be with her.
I know. Who's your attending physician?
What?
Your regular doctor.
I don't know. They changed it. I think it was Grossman.
Grossman?
No, it was something like that.
Did you call him before you came in?
No, I just called 911. There's not going to be any trouble, is there? I mean, I have my insurance. See, here's the card. It's Triax Multicare Incorporated. It's through my job. I know I'm covered.
Okay.
Dr. Travis?
Be right with you.
Could I have a word with you now?
Miss Pearson, you can bother me about administrative paperwork later. Right now, I have a patient in respiratory distress.
You can't just go on.
What?
It's a 911 call, no attending physician on record.
What does that have to do with anything?
She's signed with an HMO. We need pre-authorization from them before we can treat the child. We can't even go beyond emergency breathing care without their approval.
I'm the physician in charge of the ER, right?
I know, but you have to make the call.
I have to call them?
Stop wasting time and make the call now.
I tell you what, you get them on the phone and I'll talk. Right now, a little girl needs my help.
So your gunshot victim hasn't told you anything yet?
The doctors in ICU say he'll probably never regain consciousness, but I gotta stick around just in case.
In that case, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
So I paged you.
It has been more than 2 hours since I called. Now, I've got a patient here.
Sorry, sir. I have already left a message on the voicemail. Now, if you'll just be patient.
No, I'm not gonna wait. Now, you put on one of your damn managed doctors now, or I will be calling every 10 minutes until I speak to one.
What's wrong, Jesse?
I've got a patient in there, a 4-year-old girl, but Betty here says that I cannot continue
Simple administrative problem.
It's been 2 hours.
The procedure is very clear. The patient is no longer in a life or death situation.
Let me be the judge of that. I'll have to owe you that coffee.
Put it in my ledger.
What do you got?
When she arrived, she was febrile and cyanotic. We put her on O2 and bronchodilators.
She was brought in at 11:10?
Yeah.
Well, the hell with it. Bring her in, admit her from ER, and start her on definitive treatment right away. Blood cultures, antibiotics, chest x-ray.
Dr. Sloan, I'm sorry, we can't do that. The patient is signed with Triax Multi-Health, Inc. We have to have permission to treat.
Let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
Well, the temperature's still over 103.
You know, maybe she has a secondary infection.
Could be another septic focus that's throwing her into bronchospasm.
Excuse me. She's my little girl. I'm her mother. Please, doctor, do something. Do something.
I've got Dr. Holbein, the MD from Triax Multi-Health, Inc.
Let's see if we can clear this up. Yes, Dr. Holbein, this is Mark Sloan, a community general.
Dr. Sloan? MD?
Yes.
Why didn't the subscriber call her primary care physician first?
I don't know. Probably because her little girl was turning blue and she was too scared to do anything but dial 911.
Well, in any case, the patient should be at the Triax Multi-Health Contracted Facility. That would be Green Lawn Hospital.
Well, doctor, she's not at Green Lawn. She's in my ER. And we're going to admit her into pediatrics and start a course of treatment.
I'm afraid not. My advice would be for Community General to refrain from any unauthorized treatment beyond emergency breathing therapy.
But
may I please speak to the subscriber?
Yeah. Wants to speak to you.
Hello?
Mrs. Turner. I'm afraid this little confusion is your mistake. You know, you should have called your primary care physician, Dr. Grossman, and he would have arranged for the patient's admission to the proper facility.
But I didn't know. I was scared. I called 911.
What I think you should do now is correct your mistake.
I don't understand.
Do you have your car there at Community General?
Yes?
Then I suggest you simply bring the patient over to Green Lawn now. That way, everything will be back in the proper order with the least trouble to everyone.
What did you say?
I beg your pardon?
It's 20 miles across town to Green Lawn. Now, the child was suffering acute respiratory distress 2 hours ago. You want us to throw her in the backseat of a car before we even know why?
Frankly, I'm reluctant to authorize the expense of an ambulance when the error is obviously that of the subscribers.
Are you out of your mind?
The regulations are clear. The patient must be treated in the HMO contracted facility, unless there are legally binding, obvious, immediately life-threatening circumstances.
Doctor, I just told you.
Simple breathing difficulties that respond to interim treatment do not qualify. Now, I'll see about ordering an ambulance over from Green Lawn. It should take, perhaps an hour.
An hour? My God, man.
I'm terribly sorry. I have another call. If you wouldn't mind waiting, I'll get right back to you.
Wait.
Thank you for calling Triax Multi-Health Incorporated. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
Admit her.
Dr. Sloan.
I'm not holding off treatment any longer. I'll get Vaccarelli up at pediatrics.
The hospital directives are very clear. With HMO patients, we must get permission before undertaking any further treatment.
What do you want to do, Betty? Wait an hour for their ambulance?
She's having a seizure.
Get into ICU. I'll get back early.
Okay, let's roll her on her side. To her airway, get that oxygen mask back on, start an IV Valium now.
Vaccarelli, please call ER immediately.
Dr. Sloan, line 2. Dr. Sloan, line 2.
Sloan.
Hello, Dr. Sloan. This is Dr. Arthur Holbein here again. I'm afraid the ambulance will be slightly delayed. There is a backup at Greenlawn. Well, don't worry, it'll arrive, and the patient will be appropriately cared for at the proper facility.
Dr. Vaccarelli. Dr. Vaccarelli, call ER immediately. Dr. Vaccarelli.
I don't know.
I find that hard to believe. What exactly don't you know?
Those phone calls. Betty, when I was a young intern, if you were sick, you were taken care of. If you had money, you paid, and if you didn't, you were a charity case.
Well,
I remember I served 3-4 years in a free clinic for the poor. Down by the docks. It was a very poor neighborhood. Mostly condos now.
do you remember how long someone had to wait to be seen in a clinic like that? I do. I grew up in a very poor family. My father was a pants presser when he could get the work. Health insurance. We couldn't afford an aspirin. I think, Dr. Sloan, your memories of those days are a bit skewed. In those days, if you were poor, you might not be treated at all. I remember my Aunt Sophie dying of pneumonia, all alone in her room. There's something to be said for today. Medicare, Medicaid, HMOs, managed care. They are a lot better than nothing.
About 25 minutes after we got the little girl into the ICU, she went into cardiac arrest. Stan Vaccarelli did all he could, but, she died within 15 minutes.
Anybody tell the mother?
I did.
I don't believe it. 4 hours. 4 hours since she came in here, and the ambulance from Greenlawn just arrived.
Mark, there's no way of knowing if we had admitted the child any sooner, if we could have saved her. We did the right thing. We had no choice. We had to follow the protocol.
Yeah. And our call was obviously very important to them.
We did everything we were authorized to do. You won't have any real answers until they do the postmortem. I know we'll be vindicated.
I think it was murder.
Dr. Sloan?
Yeah.
Melvin Pinter, attorney at law. I got your name from Mrs. Andrea Turner.
What are you doing at my house?
I'm representing Mrs. Turner in a suit for damages involving the death of her daughter, Wendy.
I haven't heard about anything like that.
Nobody has. What I mean to say is the case hasn't actually been filed yet, which is why I wanted to talk with you. I understand that you were present when the child was brought into community general emergency room.
Not what you brought in later.
It's close enough. The point is you took part in telephone negotiations with Triax Multihealth, the HMO.
I spoke to someone over there, yes.
And Arthur Holbein, MD?
That sounds right.
Good. Well, what I'd like to do, informally, is go over with you exactly what happened before actually deposing you in the case.
But just exactly who are you suing?
Oh, everybody. But not you, personally.
Who?
Triax Multihealth Incorporated, of course. The Turner's primary care physician under the HMO, Dr. Arthur Holbein, and Community General Hospital. I'm particularly interested in those in charge of the ER at the
Goodbye,
time.
Mr. Pinter.
Dr. Sloan.
a 4-year-old child is dead. You know she died because of negligence, malpractice, and greed. Which side are you on?
Was he killed with an 8-inch Phillips screwdriver or not?
You know, he could have been killed by a long-range X-ray beam from a flying saucer, but I won't know until I can complete my autopsy, which I can't do with you hovering and pestering me.
Come on, Amanda. It was sticking out of his chest. I've got a witness and I've got the weapon. What's the mystery?
Amanda? I'm sorry, were you in the middle of something?
No, this gentleman was just looking for a spot for his screwdriver.
Don't ask.
Oh. Listen, do you remember doing an autopsy on a 4-year-old girl about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was Wendy Turner.
Right. You remember the postmortem findings?
I believe that she died from cardiopulmonary arrest due to bronchospasm, and that was complicated by bacterial pneumonia.
What I was thinking more of the time question. Do you think further treatment, say 2-3 hours earlier, would have saved her? What I mean is, was delay the cause of death?
In a general way, earlier treatment is always best. I'd need to pull the file. It's tough to say what brought on the cardiac arrest. There are always variables.
Yeah, okay. All right, thanks.
Dr. Sloan, report to administration. Dr. Sloan, please report to administration.
What was that all about?
He keeps thinking about that kid's death. Tried taking him out to dinner Tuesday night.
You took him out to dinner? That was a special occasion.
Yeah, but he didn't eat a thing. Just kept asking himself if he could have done more to save her.
I wasn't much help.
Well, neither was I.
Look, I can pull that file and take another look, but that's about it.
So, what can I do for you, Harold?
Hal. Just Hal.
I think you sent for me, Hal.
Yes. Well, as a matter of fact, I was just wondering. There's a bit of a rumor, you know, just a wispy sort of thing. Somebody was looking for you, certain Melvin Pinter. Hmm?
Is Pinter suing Community General? I mean, directly?
You didn't actually say anything to Pinter, did you?
Not yet.
Because, as a matter of fact, legal says there's very little chance he can sue, and as a matter of fact, there wouldn't even be a suit per se. Well, you know, a lot of these HMOs have a contractual bar in their contract against court action, so most of the time, an arbitration is the first and sometimes the only recourse. But Pinter couldn't actually win. I mean, there's so many, you know, intangibles, variables in a case. After all, we didn't do anything, right?
Oh, that's right. We didn't do anything. We just let that child lie there in the yard.
Mark, you provided emergency care and you stabilized her. After that, any delay is the HMO's fault.
Nearly 4 hours went by before anything happened beyond initial inhalation therapy.
Well, that's inexcusable. It's inexcusable.
If anybody asks me about this in court or anyplace else, I've got to tell the truth.
Of course. Just be careful. That's all. You know, we have certain interests of our own in this, right?
I don't understand. The HMO doesn't own us. Why do we have to do what they say?
The HMO may not own us, Mark, but HMO-approved doctors send us patients. They send us money that we badly need. I mean, look, if they continue to like us and send us cases, we can pay for what? Research projects, we can pay for experimental services, teaching, my salary, your salary.
It can't be so bad that we let them tell us what to do.
Mark, the old days of Norman Rockwell-type family doctors with charity clinics and even federal payments like Medicare and Medicaid. It just wasn't working. Something had to happen to control costs.
What about the patients, Hal?
Mark, I've been looking into this Pinter. I don't like the way he does things. Please, don't talk to him anymore. okay?
Dr. Sloan,
Oh, yeah, is something wrong?
I need a minute. In private. She's in her 40s, Lena Rizzoli, in room 114. She was admitted this morning for a routine removal of lipoma on her back.
She was admitted for a fatty tumor removal? Thought that was all outpatient these days.
Well, it would be, but this one's too deep for drive-through surgery, and it interferes with her arm movement, a lot of pain. She was admitted for 2 days. I wish you'd speak to her.
Why?
Well, the routine admissions blood tests came up from the lab. Now, it could be severe anemia, but when I was getting her settled, she was feeling very faint with abdominal pain. The admitting doctor came in, and naturally I asked him about it. He told me to forget it.
You know him?
No, his name is Gould, Leonard Gould. He really snapped at me. He told me that the patient was fine and everything was under control, implied that I should know my place.
I see.
Mark, you know, I put in a lot of time in the outpatient cancer service. I had that lumpectomy myself 5 years ago.
I remember. Is Gould still here?
No.
You didn't tell him you were going to talk to me or anyone else, did you?
No.
You know you could get fired.
It doesn't matter. The woman needs our help. You know, I wouldn't ask anybody else.
Well, I wouldn't say yes to anybody else either.
Well, let's see. It must have been almost a year ago. I just felt, I don't know, completely blah.
Did you call a doctor then?
My insurance company signed up with LifeSys Incorporated 5 years ago.
That's the HMO.
And you were complaining of?
Ooh, I'd feel weak. Then I'd feel faint. I actually passed out a few times. I lost a lot of weight, and I had this pain in my stomach.
Did you report that to the doctor?
I couldn't get an appointment with Dr. Gould for almost 6 weeks. The people at the LifeSys Inc. walk-in clinic gave me pills. They said I had psychosomatic gastritis brought on by tension and depression over my recent divorce. They prescribed an antidepressant and iron supplements.
Well, standard procedure.
And Dr. Gould agreed. He said my anemia was improved. But I just didn't feel well. So I called people at the HMO about a specialist. But they kept sending me back to my primary care physician, the gatekeeper. Yes, that's how they call Dr. Gould, the gatekeeper.
So these problems continued, huh?
I asked him if I shouldn't have some other tests. I don't know what they call them. MRIs? CAT scans? But he said they were unnecessary. So for 6 months, I was on iron supplements and Prozac. And now this thing on my back, the lipoma, grew and really hurt. And that's what I'm here for.
See. Miss Rizzoli, have you ever had a mammogram?
As a matter of fact, I asked about that as well. But Dr. Gould said it was HMO policy that it was unnecessary for a woman under the age of 45.
With all those presenting symptoms, it's hard to understand how a doctor could treat someone for that long and not order any further tests.
Capitation. You're talking about Rizzoli, Nancy's patient? It's okay, I told her.
What does capitation have to do with Lena Rizzoli?
LifeSys Inc. is like other HMOs. They pay doctors so much per month per patient, $15, $20 per head. Capitation. If the doctor orders tests, medication, anything over the $20, it comes out of his own pocket.
To stop doctors from doing unnecessary procedures.
That's the theory.
It sounds like rationing a medical care to me.
Point is, anyone who stays well is a profit. Anyone who requires treatment is a loss. And further tests on Lena Rizzoli would definitely be a loss.
How could a doctor deny care simply because of a few dollars profit or loss?
I love you, Dr. Sloan. You are a sweet breath of innocence in a bottom-line world. Some HMOs offer big bonuses to doctors who have a reputation of keeping the cost down. You've heard of the gag rules. A doctor is prohibited from even mentioning to a patient any treatment that the HMOs won't authorize.
I thought that state and federal regulations pretty well took care of that.
Technically.
Is there any chance that Gould can still order those tests? I mean, she is his patient.
I don't think so. When I suggested it, he blew up. He pointed out that an RN is not in a position to lecture an MD. Threatened me with strong disciplinary action.
But she needs those tests.
The protocol is clear. Permission for any procedure has to come from the primary care physician. And that means Life Sys Inc.
What are we gonna do?
We do exactly what we did in the case of Wendy Turner. And if Lena Rizzoli dies, that'll be murder too.
Not this time.
I want to know who's responsible for this.
I am.
Do you realize what you've done? There is no excuse for this kind of unauthorized activity. You're going to get Community General in deep, deep trouble. We've already heard from the legal department at LifeSys Inc. You have opened us to all kinds of charges of financial irresponsibility. Why did you do this?
Because I'm a doctor, Hal. I swear by Apollo and Aesculapius, first do no harm, the Hippocratic Oath. You remember that?
Don't patronize me, Mark. If you were anybody else, I would have you fired.
I demand you get Sloan in here right now.
Already done, Doctor.
You may be chief of internal medicine, Sloan, but you've overstepped your authority. Ordering tests on my patient?
Tests you should have ordered yourself.
I don't have to admit my patients here, you know. I can always take them
to another HMO facility. Well, you are the gatekeeper, after all.
Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You think this is about HMO procedure, do you? Well, you're wrong. This is bottom line doctor-to-doctor medical ethics. Mrs. Rizzoli is admitted for routine minor surgery, a lipoma excision, and then you in Community General Hospital move in with the obvious motivation of running up enormous bills by a lot of unnecessary procedures. This is the grossest kind of ethical lapse.
Dr. Gould, I am sure that we can settle this without any kind of...
What, you gonna let him get away with this? Because I'm not. We'll just see what the County Medical Society and the State Licensing Board will do. Got anything to say, Sloan? You tell me, what excuse can you make? What possible justification can you have? Microcytic anemia. Positive occult blood in the stool. Marked CEA elevation 65.8.
Excuse me, what the hell is going on here?
The results of the test on Lena Rizzoli. The endoscopic report shows her without question advanced colon cancer. The pathology report in the biopsy makes it very clear the cancer's been developing for at least 8 months, widespread beyond the colon. Had the symptoms, the continuous anemia, the weakness, the unexplained weight loss, pain in the abdomen, been interpreted to call for test. When she reported it, the early stages could have been spotted. And the prognosis would have been a lot different at this point. As it is, CAT scan shows widespread metastases to the liver.
We'll have to call in an oncologist. You know Malcolm McAuliffe?
Good man. Probably call for cryotherapy or possible removal of the lesions. Neither one is very successful very often. Of course, chemotherapy.
Excuse me, please. I think I should go downstairs and see my Mrs. Rizzoli. You think this started 8 months back?
The natural history of colon cancer suggests it's been at least that long.
8 months.
How long has she got?
Well, I'm no specialist, Hal. 6 months a year.
Well, talk to McAuliffe. See what you can do for her.
$6 months to a year of chemotherapy. You think LifeSys Inc.'s going to pay for that one?
It's all right. You'll be okay now. It's the chemo. There's always some nausea.
3 days.
She's under pretty heavy sedation.
Dr. Sloan.
Yes. How you feeling? Any better?
I thought it was Dr. Gould. He came to see me. I actually sort of laughed. I was thinking, where were you 8 months ago? And it might have done some good.
Dr. McAuliffe is doing everything that should be done.
I know. Dr. Gould said he was sorry. He apologized. I didn't have the strength to feel anything particular. I told him I forgave him. Isn't that silly? Forgave him. What difference does it make?
Hi. We got some company. Dr. Leonard Gould.
I didn't see a car out there.
He came up from the beach about an hour ago. I think he's a little bombed. Said he wouldn't leave until you got here, so I left him in the house with his bottle.
Oh. Well, you better make some coffee. High octane.
All right.
Dr. Gould.
You're back from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
How's the patient doing?
Oh, you know, standard reaction to chemo, nausea, that kind of thing.
I haven't been there for 10 days. I transferred the case over to Malcolm McAuliffe.
Yes, I know.
Did you know that a suit has been filed by Melvin Pinter, counselor at law, against Life Sys Inc., HMO, and Leonard David Gould, MD, for $5 million damages? I will drink to Life Sys Inc. Of course, they won't get $5 million. Judges tend to throw out huge jury awards. Have to settle for maybe $700,000. On the other hand, my own malpractice insurance has been canceled. What I can do next in medicine is an interesting question.
Doctor, I'm not sure you should be talking to me.
Oh, I think I should talk to you. I think I have to. There's nothing I can do. I mean, the malpractice action is out of my control. It's out of my control, for God's sake. But you can at least listen.
All right.
The implication, the accusation is that to pile up nickels and dimes out of my per capita HMO payment. You know about that.
I know about capitation.
All right. To make an extra buck here and there, they say I purposely withheld treatment to the sick. That isn't true. I think. I mean, take managed care, and I did. You have to look at the social gains, the economic necessity. See, the point is, without it, there's waste, terrible waste. Now, in the old days, unnecessary treatment was the way a lot of doctors made their money, right? Right.
Well, probably. In some cases, a few of those.
Oh, you're romantic, Dr. Sloan. You know it's true. We have to control costs, make sure nobody is misusing our resources. Otherwise, the world's best healthcare system will destroy itself.
Doctor, past abuses are no justification for inexcusable actions in the present. Look, don't you think this is enough for now?
No. You've got to understand. I cannot. I will not believe that a payment system geared to keeping services down would have influenced my medical judgment. I refuse to believe that I would let myself be used to increase some corporate profit margin.
Doctor, I don't pretend to understand your motivations, financially or psychologically or any other way. All I know is the treatment was denied. Lena Rizzoli has 6 months to a year.
Well, I must not admit that even unconsciously my concern for my income would make me responsible for Lena Rizzoli's death. You see that, don't you?
I see advanced colon cancer. I see metastases to the liver.
You're not listening. You do understand, don't you? I mean, you've got to believe me. You've got to believe me. I'm not guilty of that.
I'll take him home.
Come on. You got to believe me. Oh, please, please. My God, you're a doctor, too.
Okay, continue the Fortaz 1 gram Q8H.
Mark,
I knew you were working today.
actually, I came by to say goodbye. I've been fired.
Nancy, you knew you were risking your job when you questioned Gould's diagnosis and came to me.
That's only part of it. I think they also found out I'm the one that tipped off Melvin Pinter. It's a good thing they can only fire me once.
Let me talk to Mr. Lomax.
No, please, there's no point. In fact, they're offering me a reference and 6 months severance pay.
They're buying you off.
Oh, I'll let them. I don't regret what I did, but they might. I got an offer to teach in a nursing school. I like the idea of unleashing a few Nancy Rushes on the Lomaxes of this world.
Oh, we're gonna miss you.
I'll miss you.
Give him hell.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lomax. I tried to stop him.
Why are you firing Nancy Rush?
She broke protocol.
Come on, Hal.
On top of which, LifeSys Inc. became aware that she was instrumental in Melvin Pinter's malpractice suit against them. They made it clear she had to go.
Why? Because they wouldn't like us anymore?
You know, you are not sitting in this chair, Mark. There are some very large issues involved here. For one thing, payment. On 6 months to 1 year of chemotherapy and other treatments in the Rizzoli case, probably in the neighborhood of $250,000 or more. And I'm not even sure that LifeSys will pay.
Well, they won't like it even if they do. You know what the HMOs say, a quick death is a cheap death.
There are legitimate financial issues here, Mark. 20% of our patients are admitted here and paid for by LifeSys Inc. and other HMOs like them. This is a fair executive decision because, on balance, Community General needs their goodwill. Against that, one RN.
One RN who has the integrity to put the patients first. It seems to me the Community General needs her, too. Lorraine, would you do me a favor? Call Melvin Pinter, please. Yes, tell him I'd like to discuss with him a malpractice suit he has. Wendy Turner.
You know, they sent out to the farmer's market for the locks.
No thanks.
Very fancy law firm.
But this is New York?
They won't even let me into the men's room here. Even the janitor has a degree from Harvard Law. Now, they just lend out their boardrooms for fancy arbitrations.
Like today?
That's right. First stage, a non-binding arbitration.
You mean there's no judge?
An arbitrator. Well, actually, he's a retired judge. Teaches legal ethics at UCLA Law. Don't think I'll find too friendly an ear there.
Why not?
This case he sat on, he threw out 5 out of 6 charges. Then cut the amount of damages down from $1 million to a piddling $100,000. Point is, for a major insurance company or HMO to get out from under for a lousy $100,000 is like, finding a bargain at a yard sale.
Well, how much are you asking?
In excess of $3.5 million. Stay away from the onions.
Oh, morning, Hal.
It's Harold. And, I really don't understand your aiding and abetting this hijacking conman, Pinter, right?
So far, I haven't noticed he's been responsible for anybody's death.
Now, actually, in a way, it's not too late.
For what?
Well, I know you will want to consider your ongoing relationship with Community General. That is, when you testify, a little discretion, one way or the other, would make a big difference to Community General and to you.
Now, Dr. Travis, I just want to get this clear. During the time you had the patient in the emergency room, Wendy Turner, she was receiving only standard inhalation therapy, which means this was not considered a life-threatening emergency situation?
Well, yes. But then she started seizures.
But that was after the telephone conversation with Triax Multi-Health HMO?
Yeah, I guess so, yes.
I see. That's all the questions.
Any further cross-examination for this witness?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Pinter, you're next, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dr. Mark Sloan.
Dr. Mark Sloan.
Thank you for calling Triax Multi-Health Incorporated. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line for the next available operator.
Dr. Sloan, do you recall Dr. Holbein's suggestion on behalf of Triax Multi-Health Incorporated that Mrs. Andrea Turner should take her child in her car 20 miles across town to the Green Lawn Hospital?
The only place that child should have been taken was our pediatrics unit.
But as soon as the seizures were noted, Dr. Sloan, full emergency care was immediately instituted.
Yes, but that might not have been necessary if we hadn't been kept waiting 2 hours for the HMO to give us permission to treat her.
But isn't it a fact that the post-mortem shows no definitive indication that delay was involved in the cause of death?
Common medical practice in the handling of emergency situations calls for the quickest possible treatment, not pointless delays.
Any further cross-examination for Dr. Sloan?
No, Your Honor.
No. Dr. Sloan, you're excused.
Your Honor, I wonder if I might say just a few words.
I object, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
You're
Your
not
Honor,
gonna feel that
please.
he's talk.
Please, Your Honor, this is not a forum for personal opinion.
No, it's not. It's an arbitration. My arbitration. And I'll decide who talks and who doesn't. Now, Dr. Sloan, you've been sitting in that chair for the past hour, and it seems like you've been a little bit uneasy. And I, for one, would like to know why.
Thank you. I'm aware that the post-mortem is indeterminate as to the precise influence of time in this child's death. Speaking from the point of view of the doctor, I only remember one thing. The clock on the ER wall. It jumped convulsively every second. Jump. 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 I can remember the weight of the wristwatch every time I looked at it. It was 4 hours before that ambulance would arrive from Green Lawn. For that, my profession has no excuse. The key to the proper delivery of medical services has only to do with the patient's needs. The patient's needs. The profits of a corporation, the rise and fall of its stock in the market, all of the vast economic problems which have erupted out of the mountain of demands and expectations, they're all secondary to the actions of the doctor, the nurse, the clinic, the hospital, and most important to those in danger, in pain, at risk. No hospital is the equivalent of a factory or a bank or a supermarket. I'm no expert on who's legally responsible here. You're lawyers. It's your ballgame. The minutes that Dr. Travis and I spent on the telephone arguing with a computer, playing elevator music, arguing business regulations as who had claim to the patient's billing and control. All that was a violation of my oath. Those minutes belonged to that little girl.
Then tell me, Dr. Sloan, who is responsible for Wendy Turner's death?
The HMO. Triax Multi-Health, Inc. The doctor in their office. The administrative regulations enforced at Community General Hospital. And me.
Well, I have some news. The ruling came down this morning.
How'd it go?
Told you I was afraid of Judge Kesey. First off, the claims against the hospital have been thrown out. That ought to make you happy, Dr. Sloan.
Not very.
Second, the judge is proposing a settlement.
What kind?
The companies, the insurance, and the HMOs have agreed to pay, but they don't have to accept any blame for any wrongdoing. They're guilty of nothing.
Exactly how much is this settlement?
$200,000.
How does Mrs. Turner feel about it?
She's not very happy. Not because of the money. I mean, that doesn't really matter to her. But Triax Multi-Health Incorporated gets off without acknowledging their guilt in Wendy's death.
So you think they won? Is that it?
In a way. Remember what I told you? To a billion-dollar corporation, a few $100,000 is a cheap insurance premium to let them go on just the way they did before. How about you, Dr. Sloan? Have you got any backlash from the hospital because of your testimony?
Oh, no, not yet. It's much easier to get rid of a registered nurse who doesn't have a term contract. Although Lomax has stopped asking me to call him Hal.
You all right, Dad?
Yeah, I'm fine.
At least it's over.
This case. But there'll be others.
Lena Rizzoli.
Oh, now that one should be easy. Of course, I'll probably have to subpoena you, Dr. Sloan. But at least the hospital's in the clear.
That's great for the lawyers and the hospitals. But what about the people who practice medicine? I mean, what's the point of becoming a doctor if I can't be a doctor? If some corporation is going to tell me who I can treat and how to treat them?
Jesse, there's only one rule that applies to what we do, and it hasn't changed in the last 2,000 years, no matter how much the practice of medicine has.
First, do no harm.
Even though they're not making it easy for us.